What
gonna
channel?
I'm gonna watch
Once in a while, or Sticky Spray? Who's going live?
I'm watching gin and juice videos.
Sipping on gin and juice.
I think that's gonna get a copyright. I can't listen to anything that has copyright. That's what bothers me the most.
You could listen to my nephew's song.
What you could do there is have your friend, the rapper, make some music for you.
You can go live on
then
Twitch.
you promote her.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday, that chick from yesterday, and you're also a fucking kind of like, you do meme fucking shit. So put it there too. Play your own fucking music.
I already played that enough.
It's never
I'm just gonna click on
That's how you do it.
Curtis Diamond. Diamond in the bed, some poof down. Tickets, something. Woo.
Do any of you use Paul's Reddit?
Do we what?
Use ISIS Reddit?
Mm-mm. I don't read it.
That's not easy.
Is it?
It is. You put in effort.
Yeah. I put in a lot of effort for other ones, but Reddit, I'm not really an Ice fan at all, and I could care less about CX, except like when it was involving Burger, so...
Ah, you're a big buddy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes, I am. But I'm also a cream.
Fucking, they've been up for years.
Yeah, it's not a new thing, is it?
No, fucking, here in the UK, you can buy them every single shop sells them, they always have them. The red packet flavor.
Are they new in the US?
I ain't got a clue, but they've always been here in the UK ever since I was a kid.
Where's this flaming hot burrito you're discussing?
Yeah, he posted it in his Discord. So I was just wondering if they're new in the United States, because they've been in Canada for quite a while.
You guys in America get flaming hot Monster Munch?
I don't believe so. What is Monster Munch, by the way?
It's a Walker's crisp.
I think I've seen Walker's chips before, crisps, but...
Yeah, I think in America they're called Lay's.
That I've seen Monster, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, you guys are all still in here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I went to hell and came back again.
To heaven, right? And the cream team.
We're
live. We out here. We live.
Hell yeah. We live on Pierre's?
Yeah, we're doing the thing.
Hell yeah. Sorry, did I interrupt?
No, no, not at all. Not at all.
Came at the perfect time, actually.
We're just, yeah, exactly. We're just chilling.
Yeah. What's the cream team up to? What do you guys pop up?
Just creaming.
Monster.
Think about Monster Munch, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm here with Mrs. Frost and Red Sun, so they're here with the party too.
Hey, Mrs. Frost.
There Quinn says hi, bitch.
So yeah.
This is welcome to Discord heaven.
This is Discord.
That's why the angels worked out. Creamy.
The VC world.
I'm thinking about something creamy right now.
wondered where you went, man. I looked, I didn't see your name. I was like, oh, Roy's left.
Yeah, Roy's trying to get creamy, dog. Shit.
Fucking cream.
Damn, creaming. We're just out here creaming, dog. We're keeping it smooth. We're keeping it pureed. Shit's getting pureed as fuck up in the, like.
Whipped and pureed.
It's getting whipped up, pureed. I mean, I mean, just think about different ways you can make something creamy. I mean, it's happening.
It's brulee.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, that's creme. Wait, never mind.
Oh, the only thing I got on my mind right now is just the cream. Like, how can I get, different ways I could get the cream?
You got hooray.
I mean, that's just what's on my mind all the time. Like, just thinking about smooth stuff. Things that are real smooth as well. Kind of, cream, smooth.
What if you somehow combined cream with waves, 360 waves?
I mean, actually, a lot of people put cream in their hair so they could get the waves.
I actually do all the time. So
yeah, see, you gotta put gotta put a good a grease or a cream into your hair. Like, have you ever had a perm?
No, my hair's naturally permed.
Oh, I was thinking
that's
about.
why I put that cream in there.
I was thinking about getting a perm, like.
No, you have great body in your hair already.
I just was really curious.
So do you think Sir Cruz does that?
Yeah, you gotta use ammonia for a perm.
I don't know. I just want to find out, what does it feel like to have a perm?
It stinks, and it could burn your head, and it could turn out really ugly if she puts the curls in weird. Then they'll just permanently be like that until it grows out.
I just want to look like Kenny G.
Or, yeah.
A perm is the worst smell in the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, not cat piss is the worst smell.
Yeah, but I mean, your hair would be
burning hair.
Your hair would be really curly, though.
Yeah, if you got a tight curl, like a Jerry curl.
No, it's I just want to get I have really straight hair right now. How can I get
No, you don't.
How can I get it more curled?
Permanent.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't have super straight hair. I mean.
I know, but I just want it really waved up and curled, so I could have a wave.
Just a lot more volume and body.
What size rollers you use?
Exactly what I'm saying.
I want to wear one of those.
You want it kind of loose or medium.
Well, no, I want really I want the curls first.
You don't want little ringlets though. That's
and then
that's like Weird Al style. Right?
Well, then once I get the curls, then I could get the do-rag and get them really close to my head, and then make them into the waves.
I think you'd have to use.
No, there's a difference between curls and waves. They're different.
No, the waves are just push down.
No, waves are like waves, and curls are like ringlets.
I want cornrows.
So, cornrows.
If you want the wave, you just buy the do-rag.
Yeah, and you can also just get.
I think you have to call Sir Cruz on this one and see what.
I called him before. He told me just not to call him again.
I could see that.
Hurt my feelings. Said goodbye.
I'm sorry. You could call me anytime, dude.
Said goodbye.
Later.
Oh man. Are
you gonna go live or not?
I'm live. I'm live right now. Juan.
Oh shit.
So you can
see. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me you were live.
He told us.
I'm sorry. I'm live right now.
That's part of the contract that we signed.
He did say. He said it.
The disclosure agreement.
He said it at least twice, actually.
Someone says Josh AK said sub. Hey, hell yeah! Shout out to Josh AK. I don't know how to get my camera to work.
What's your channel?
Realist. Damn.
Okay.
Post it on my Discord. Post it on my Discord so you could get some more people.
All right, all right. How do I do this?
You're not live, are you?
No, I am right now, I guess. Why wanted to go live? So I had to listen.
He just went live.
I had to listen to him. I listen to all those. Maybe I'll listen to this.
Some pictures for Pierre.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, put the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're live, Juan.
Did you post it on the Discord?
Oh yeah. That's
Post it there so you get a few more people in.
I'm trying.
I'll post it in burgers.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking about getting this perm.
Do you see the pictures I posted here? For you?
Oh, my name says. I forgot. PX with the eggplant.
No, I'm actually going to get a haircut tomorrow. But I just been thinking about perms all day. Like, what's his name? Kenny G. Like, he has a fucking sweet perm. I hope this doesn't get a copyright strike.
What, you streaming on YouTube?
Yeah. Juan wanted to do a show. We're gonna do a talk show.
Oh, that'd be cool. What's it gonna be based around? Just talking shit?
Yeah, like just about like what is your creamiest what's your favorite creamy dish?
Oh, that should be cool.
Or like what is your favorite kind of cereal?
Cocoa Pop.
Cocoa Pop. Okay. Do you like smooth jazz or
Creamy jazz?
creamy? Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite cream based? Tell me something creamy that you like to eat.
Yeah, peanut butter.
Yeast infection.
What? That's gross.
Yeah. God.
That's not good.
It took me a second. I was like,
Damn. That's crazy, man.
or yeast eating crazy. Oh my god, this Kenny G song.
Like, yeah.
I used to play this song for my mom, like when she'd have a hard day at work. Dude, for no hilarious. Oh my god, I have not heard this in ages.
The fucking CX network is dead.
Dying at least.
Oh no.
Yeah. PX.
PX.
PX in the chat.
Could someone explain to me PX?
Pierre.
Here.
I guess it's like Pierre, because we gotta change the network name.
We're still thinking about the network name. That's just for now, the PX.
Yeah.
But once we figure out a better name or something that is a little
But for now, it's
more
PX,
a
right?
united thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think we still,
we'll
we
switch
gotta,
it.
we gotta get a think tank
The
together.
Pierre militia.
Yeah, and that we'll do a straw poll, you know, and we'll see which one wins it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, my favorite dish that is creamy is chicken Alfredo.
Ah, yeah. Chicken Alfredo, man.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites there.
That shit's creamy, dog. Or you know what another creamy dish is? Is macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of cheese do you use? Do you just buy that fucking Kraft?
Yeah, the blue box.
Macaroni. Yeah, that's pretty good. The deluxe. Get the deluxe. It's a little better.
I mean,
Disgusting though, really.
I've got the deluxe before. I've made my own. You can make your own cheese sauce if you mix together flour and butter and cheese together, and you could kind of make
That brings me
good cheese sauce that way.
Yeah, that brings me up another fucking topic.
Yes.
Creamy.
What is this topic?
I've got another creamy dish.
Well, what's your favorite dish?
What?
Mr.
Scones.
Pipe?
Mr. Pipe.
Yeah.
I mean, his name is Mr. Pipe.
Where is Mr. Pipe from again? I've seen him around, but I'm not really sure where he's from. No.
I don't know.
I saw him in a couple places last night.
I have seen you in a couple of channels, CX channels.
Frost.
Yeah, I'm Frost Mod, and
Wasn't it you're in Wands even?
yeah, I'm Frost Mod,
Last night, yeah.
Cool.
and I'm always on Reddit.
Yep, Frost Mod, that's where I've seen you.
Say that again, sorry. You sound muffled.
Oh. Yeah. Frost Mod, that's where I've seen you.
I've seen you somewhere else. I've seen you somewhere else, to be honest. Maybe because I got taken out from the fucking Reddit like 3 times, banned. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm always on the Reddit.
Are you banning people anymore?
I'm not on Reddit.
From Reddit.
No, it's just
I don't know. Hopefully, I didn't get you banned on Reddit.
I got.
You don't post an IP.
Maybe it was you. Maybe it was you, Mr. Pipe. Who knows?
Man.
Did you post an IPCJ?
I'm everywhere. But nah. Yeah,
No.
but I am everywhere, to be honest with you. My people are everywhere as well.
Oh yes.
I do have a team. I do have a team.
Nice. I'm always on. I basically fucking live on ISIS Reddit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm always on
I
it.
mean, I heard it's pretty lit there, but I heard it's also really toxic, so I kind of don't.
Nah, as long as you're making memes, it's not toxic.
Yeah. As long as you know how to fucking take it,
Well,
too.
not toxic necessarily, but just there's not a any positive benefit to it. I guess really. I mean, like in this community, there's more of a community, I guess, where they're just more of like a meme.
Yeah. See, usually when I post a meme on there, it's not like personally attacking people. It's literally just having a laugh, and then the comments are just people just having a laugh. So.
But you're having a laugh at other people, though?
Who's having a laugh? I heard of
Right.
this term before. It's like, ha ha, having a
But
laugh.
you're laughing. But
Are you having a laugh, mate?
To be fair, I'm quite proud of my Reddit.
From UK? Are you from
Yeah,
UK?
Yeah, I'm from England.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got you. So where's everybody at, man? How's the chat? Is it like 3 viewer Andy right now?
No, I have
Don't call him Andy.
I have a lot of viewers, Juan. They're
How
all
many? 4?
They're all
4
waiting.
viewers?
They're all waiting
Twitter
for
cookie.
you, Juan. What's up? Shout out to the WAP 99.
Are they waiting for the
Oh.
Fun in the Morning show?
They're all waiting for the One
It's
in
the
the Morning
WAP's waiting
show.
room.
I don't know.
Yeah, yesterday was yesterday was pretty dead in there, so it doesn't look like they were actually waiting for it.
I had to turn it off because I was feeling scared. I was gonna get hypnotized.
Well, that
You
does
just wasn't
happen.
ready yet.
That does happen there. No, I am an actual hypnotist. So yeah, it does happen.
I mean, I didn't want to get hypnotized, so I had to turn it off personally. But
We even hypnotized somebody. Who did we hypnotize yesterday? Sticky.
There was some people that got hypnotized. I think there was a bunch of people that got hypnotized yesterday. I think there is a lot of hypnotism going on.
Hypnotizing, mesmerizing.
Actually got hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
OG Geezer got hypnotized.
Scintillating. It's like all those things rolled into one.
Some people did.
I think I'm hypnotized.
I'm getting
Yeah,
Wait till you hear him
Geezer.
stream.
OG
I don't
Geezer
usually
quit.
chill on Discord.
That's right. Hit it.
So yeah, I did get some new Doritos Flaming Hot Nacho. Not a sponsor, by the way, but I did get those.
The WAP wants to know, did you get your Mexican corn today?
No, I did. Not today. Not today.
You need me to send you some Mexican corn?
No.
Why? Today was warm though. See.
Yeah. See, I like it in the cold. It warms me up.
Wait.
Yeah.
You guys are next to each other, aren't you?
Yeah. We're working.
When are you guys gonna go together? That I just realized this right now.
It is gonna happen pretty soon.
'Cause
We're
that's
working
great.
on that. We're gonna meet
mean,
up
you're
in
very
a
different.
Chicago. We are gonna meet up in a famous Chicago hot dog stand. Undisclosed location still, but maybe it'll be leaked.
Yeah, is it the one that Burger got almost beat up at?
We cannot expose that information at this point.
Of course not.
But maybe. You know, there is a lot of famous hot dog
places.
stands in Chicago. You know, it could be that one. It could be another one.
Yes.
So yeah, we're working on that. I'm gonna have Ashley fax you some documents, Mr.
Okay.
Spray.
All right. Yes.
You know, disclosure agreement. You know,
Damn.
as well
Yo.
to that meeting.
He takes this seriously. Yeah, it's not no Roy type of meeting. This is serious shit.
This is serious. Yeah, this is serious.
better be sober.
This is the first time. This is the first time I'm gonna be out, and
IRLing.
yes, not out of the closet. By the way, I'm not from that area.
Mm.
Nice. We could go over We could go to the Wrigley Field and go to we could go to Boys Town and Vogue. We can go on the clubs and dance. Dance our asses
probably have
off.
Josh as well. Maybe I could introduce
Josh
you to another streamer. Yeah, no, not Josh AK. If he wants to show up, it's okay. He could go and snipe us. But what I'm thinking is another Josh.
What
Joshy
other
Poo.
Josh?
Yeah, Joshy
Oh
Poo. Remember
yeah,
Joshy Poo?
I told you he needs to change his name before I meet up with him.
Yeah, that name is pretty fucked up. That name is pretty fucked up.
I've got a good content idea.
Okay, you're on the air. What's the content idea?
You can go to an old people's home and then go and entertain them.
That'd be good. Kind of like a Patch Adams type of thing there. Like a
Yeah,
Robin Williams. Just like joke like you're like it's a therapy. It's a therapy session.
I'm pretty sure that you can just turn up to an old people's home and just say, I want to go make some friends.
Might be able to. You might have to get like a clearance.
Yeah, I don't think it happens like that.
You could. I mean, maybe you could.
You have to get permissions first from the old folks' home, and then you have to go through background checks and all that shit.
I heard that you had to audition.
They would probably maybe not want you to stream it live.
No, I heard that you had to do an audition.
Maybe to show you what show you're gonna do when you get there. Yeah.
Oh look, Dave25.
So you don't just start singing racist songs.
The WAP wants to know. The WAP is saying Juan is on the loose. He wants to know how is Mr. Angus doing. Dave25 says OG Geezer made you. Shout outs to OG Geezer. We're praying for him.
We are changing the name, guys. We are gonna change the name. We're in talks with different people about the name change.
Oh yeah, I have to change mine.
So the name change is coming up pretty soon. You know, we gotta give it a little bit of time. Thinking.
No, we're gonna change the name very soon.
Shout out to the WAP.
Finally, you've come to your senses.
I need to know what channel you're
Geezer.
I posted it.
Oh,
I sent it to you.
Please
I
welcome
sent it
to
to you.
Mr.
Right.
Ayute on the mix.
Thank you.
Is that you?
Here. Copy video.
Now, Mr. Pipe, you are you could also clip. We don't have any issue with the clips. You know, we spoke about it and we had a little meeting. You could clip whatever you want.
Clip? What are you talking? Clip what?
Make clips.
Make a clip of
On
what?
the stream, like neat clips. And it makes like a little like
Damn.
15-second or 30-second.
I mean, I don't know what the leechnetwork.com.
Any of us,
What?
you could clip.
Wait a minute. Dave25 is saying leechnetwork.com. Is there any hope of making peace with OG Geezer? Yes, there is. He just has to be less toxic. And then once he's reformed, then he's allowed to join back.
To make an apology video to all the
I
Jewish
don't really
people.
feel that he's gonna ever reform. You know.
Fuck Juan.
That's what I don't.
God damn,
I don't really feel that that's gonna happen.
Juan doesn't think it's gonna happen. We're getting litty, guys. We're out here. We're doing some fire shit.
So guys, what's everybody's opinion about the name change? Also, what kind of names should we name ourselves? You know, give some a good name for the militia for our new name change, basically.
Like the Gleam. I said the Gleam team. Like Gleam, we're gleaming.
Or what?
Or gold.
Zone.
Goldnugget.com.
I like extra chromosomes.
What the hell is that supposed to be an insult?
What does it stand for?
Yeah.
What?
To you, I
Extra
mean, but,
chromosome.
Yeah, to you.
That sounds not good.
because one wants the name to mean something to us, like we have a reason.
If you have an extra chromosome and Down syndrome.
I mean, that's fine. Whatever, man.
Well,
If that's what's cool, then sure.
OG Geezer gave us. Shout out to the haters, by the way.
it's not the haters, it's the herders, the ones that are hurt.
The Hooters. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Team Cream.
Rodney Adkins. Let's see, where's the... Yeah, watching you. I hope I don't get a copyright for this one. I probably will, though.
Hey, little bear.
What?
Where'd you learn that song?
You, Daddy.
Oh, you ready to go? Okay.
Driving through town, just my boy and me, with a Happy Meal in his booster seat, knowing that he couldn't have the toy till his
Like that
nuggets were
OG
gone.
Geezer song.
A green traffic light turned straight to red. I hit my brakes and mumbled under my breath. His fries went a-flying and his orange drink covered his lap. Well, in my 4-year-old said a
Four-letter word.
It started with S, and I was concerned. So I said, son, now where'd you learn to talk like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are.
The Ken MX connection.
We got cowboy boots and camo pants, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad?
Looks like
Everything you do.
What's going
we
on?
have 8 views.
What?
I said it looks like we have 8 view bots.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Damn it, you startled me. I stopped the music because I got startled. Can you hear me? Low bit rate.
Lower bit rate.
Oh no. I don't know if my computer can handle this. No, it should be working.
At Sticky Spray is still on dial-up.
I do use dial-up, yeah.
First century.
What did everyone have for supper tonight?
Juan wants to know what everyone had for supper tonight.
Chicken soup. You know, drizzled with some,
I had
and
rice.
some Valentina hot sauce in there. Some, boom.
Some creamy waffles.
Hell yeah. I had some rice noodles and some pork. I'm thinking about cooking some red cabbage.
Homemade chicken
And what I'm having
tenders
now
with
is a
coleslaw.
snack. I'm having Doritos, flaming hot nacho.
He had homemade
No, that's what I'm having.
homemade chicken tenders with coleslaw. Oh yeah, this is cool.
Song request. 5446 was my number.
Sure.
I had fried rice and dumplings.
Seems
like everyone's on an Asian kick.
Yeah, I was
Happy
eating
Chinese New York.
I was eating rice noodles today too. Dang, man. Happy Chinese New Year for sure. Jack Crispy. Shout out to Jack Crispy, guys. He's a cool streamer.
Hey there at JA Crispy TV. Year of Dough Piggy.
Damn. It's gonna be a year of the pig, man. What up at the WAP?
What took at the
Whop
WAP
it like
99?
you're talking.
Whop it like a talk it grinning face. I was referred here by Lyric Moon. Good to see you. I've heard a lot about you from Royce.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Thanks for joining us, man. I'm just chilling out, just watching videos.
I do have a question for Jack Crispy.
Okay, this is the place to say it. Jack Crispy. Juan has a question for you.
What is your favorite Shania Twain song? What?
Oh yeah, I know he did the
Again?
Shania Twain challenge. Very good challenge. Take chat off screen.
Take chat of screen. Like everyone.
Yeah, okay.
I
And
have
what is
about
your
18
favorite
favorites.
Shania Twain song and
But
why?
that don't impress
Jack
me much
Crispy.
is the best grinning face.
BTV.
But that don't impress.
Because I'm not impressed.
That don't impress me much. That's funny. That is a good song, though. That is a good song. That don't impress me. I watched some of the Shania Twain stream, and I was like, damn, this is some good music playing here. See a La Parka chair stuff.
I want to see a La Parka chair strut. Play 5446 was my number.
Oh yeah.
LOL,
yeah,
awesome
yeah.
that you saw that screen grinning face and agree with that Mr. Pipe CX. The chat is covering the videos.
I know. Alright. Stupid chat.
Then you'll get no hold, mister. No, no, no. I say yeah. I say yeah. What I say. That's what I say. Get it out to say yeah. I say yeah. This is what I say. That's what I say. You don't mister. What I say, sir. Put your hand in the hustle. Gonna walk good for no mister. Do you believe I'll take something with me? Give it to the policeman. I won't do that.
Oh, it's like that Sublime song.
Give it to me one time. Give it to me two times.
Dun, dun.
Give it to me 3,000. Give it to me 4,000. That's my number. Oh yeah, yeah. Right now, someone else got that number. One more time, 54, 46. That's my number. Right now, someone else got that number. I say yeah. I say yeah. What I say. That's what I say. It ain't hard to say yeah. I say yeah. This is what I say. That's what I say.
Stream is very quiet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bring it on, bring it on.
There you go.
If I'll take something with me.
Sorry, maybe too low.
I wouldn't do that. I never do that. I'm not a fool to hurt myself, cause I was innocent. What them done to me, they were wrong.
Show your lights.
What?
Show your lights.
What lights?
Give it to me one
Have lights, I know you do. Show them off.
Okay, fine, fine. I'll be right back.
Everybody feel alright? Everybody feel alright? Minute after they took us from the bottomless pit, but my hand
Okay. I have the lights. Are you still there, Juan? No.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still here.
Oh.
We're eating. You know, we're a little preoccupied.
Do you see my lights now, though? Here, hold on a second. I gotta turn the lights out.
No.
Hold on. Do you see the lights now?
Geezer is a big OL bitch. You and J.A. Crispy should collab.
Yeah. Those are nice lights. You know, but you need to turn off all the lights to see them.
I got them turned off right now.
Yeah, Tiger, there is going to be a lot of collaborations going on the new network. Yes. We cannot really talk about it at this point. You know, there's a lot of disclosure agreements that we have to
Hell
look
yeah.
through. You know. But what I could tell you is that Burger was in the chat, and we're in talks with Burger about adding them to the network. Maybe even Sam Pepper as well. Maybe even Sam Pepper.
Have a good night.
Shit.
I saw you made it to
Yeah,
the Burger
I
Planet
did have
Discord.
Ashley mail some documents to send.
Shoutouts to
I do have a few myself.
Shout outs to Josh 8K. Sorry, it's hard for me to see the donation before. Thank you so much, Josh 8K. Shout out.
Crab.
Crab. Dun, 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 dun. I should play the crab song. I like that song, actually. The crab song. Hell yeah.
Hey bro.
What's up, Josh?
I do want to say to Josh 8K, if he's interested in meeting up with us, because we're gonna do a meetup. We're in talks about doing a meetup. Me and Sticky.
A Chicago streamer meetup.
Hell yeah. Play Chris Martin, Let Her Go.
All right.
Yeah, all I can tell you is that it's in a famous hot dog stand. Really, where exactly? I cannot speak about it right now.
We should meet up at the Sitco. By the Sitco.
That's cool. If I'm
Can you
not
dance
working,
like that?
I'm down.
Can you dance like that, Sticky?
No, not right
Let's
now.
see you dance.
No
Let's
way.
see you dance like the crabs right there. Like the
Yeah.
lobster, the crabs.
Yeah, right. But that was some good shit, though. That was some good dancing. Yeah, Josh A. Play Chris Martin, Let Her Go. Josh AK said that he's down for the meetup.
Is the crab meme for Sam Pepper? What's it about?
I just like the song. I mean, I think it's a cool video and a cool song. I think the video and the song go together really well. I think it's funny and exciting all at the same
Day
time.
25. I do want to invite you into the Discord.
Yeah.
A little bit. You're welcome to come into the Discord.
I think it's just funny. Just imagining these crabs just dancing on the beach. It's great.
Link the Discord.
Really check for a woman, make sure you check for her. I'm gonna tell if your friend them gonna laugh, or them gonna say you whipped or whatever. At the end of the day, you're the only one who's gonna be lonely, understand? Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Whoa. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Whoa. And you let her go. Why did you let her go? Staring at an empty glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. See how when you close your eyes, maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely die. Oh, oh. Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Whoa. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. ceiling in the dark.
Reggae covers are always better than the originals. Link the Discord sticky so Dave can come in smiling face Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, you see her when you go to sleep. Never to touch and never to keep. Cause you missed her so much and you dive too deep. Oh yeah, you see. Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. You let her go. And you let her go.
https://discord.gg/ufn28y. Hell yeah, Cream Team.
Yeah. Shout out to the Cream Team.
Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you only need the light when it's burning low. And you only miss the sun when it starts to slow.
I have an idea. How about we do a Q&A of what's gonna happen to the network?
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready for the Q&A.
The people, they could ask us questions. I would like Roy as well to be in here because he's part of the.
Where's Roy? Where's Roy?
Yeah.
Roy's MIA.
I think he's smoking resin. That's what he's doing. I think that's what he's doing right now.
No.
So yeah.
Damn.
By the way, we are using Royce's Discord. By the way.
We are.
So shout out to Roy for letting us use his Discord for the meeting here that we're having.
That is true. I'm glad he let us use his Discord for the meeting. So anyway, we are excuse me. So yeah, ask me any questions you want.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al Ross right here. You are locked into the
Music volume. Oh.
Discord volume low and mic volume low.
The music is too low. Everything's too low. Juan, are you still there?
Yeah. Join Roy's Discord
Yes,
so
yes,
one
we're
can
still here,
talk
we're
over
still
you
here.
and chase
We're having,
all the good conversation
voice
away.
issues,
Wait.
you know, with the server. We're having issues with the
LOL.
server. I can't really talk, and you can't really hear me that much. Good.
Oh shit.
Go and troll Lori Beth 428.
Who's Lori Beth 428? I think I have all the volume as high as it goes. I don't know. Do you think there's a problem, Juan? Oh, output volume. Maybe it could be louder here. Testing, testing. Can you, Juan, can you hear me?
What?
I don't know. I think my connections.
I think we need to change Discords. Maybe go to mine.
No.
and maybe it'll be a better voice chat there. If anybody wants to, you know, having a little bit of issues. Maybe it's because I have the basement.
What? I can't hear you.
Basement.
You're breaking up. Can you use Morse code, please? I don't even know what's going on. He needs to use Morse code.
Pierre, those lights are tripping me out.
Yeah. Juan told me I should show my lights, so I did, I guess. He's telling me to bring him out.
I actually posted something in Morse code on the Discord there. If you understand it, go check it out.
Morse, you do like a beeping, like a beep, like beep 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 beep.
No. Go check it out. Check it out. You'll understand it if you know Morse code for real.
Hold on.
It's on the Discord. The general there.
Lights are too powerful for the connection.
It sounds like some shit some CIA would say.
What's up?
You working for the government?
What's up, Zenny? What's going on?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
We're doing okay. You know, we're just starting off.
Nice.
You know the whole thing here.
Oh, badass! I just got back from the bar listening to some music. It's pretty fucking sweet.
Whoa.
So if you guys have any questions, anybody, ask something, even if it's wrong. Any questions about the network that we're building, you know, slowly but surely, along with the.
This is what happens
along
when you
with
live by
Roy,
neighbor's Wi-Fi.
me, and Pierre.
It's
you know.
true. The Wi-Fi's all fucked up.
I think it's this Discord because it keeps going to red bar on me.
Yeah,
So I think it's the
If you
server
guys want to,
itself.
it's the server. It is the server. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, we could try hopping to another server, but
We
I don't
could
have a lot of
hop to
Discord
our.
under my belt.
We could hop to my Discord if you want, everybody.
I'll need an invite, homie.
Well, Pierre has it. You're invited. So yeah. So Pierre, I don't know if you want to invite him to the Discord, to our Discord. See if the sound is better there.
Your Discord one?
Yeah. Invite him to our Discord.
Why don't you
it's not my
invite him?
Discord.
I'm back.
It's
My
our-
internet
it is
is
You should
our
invite him
Discord.
to your Discord.
Hey Juan, do you want
Oh,
to
I
fight
see.
with
I
us?
see
Sure,
the
nobody
Morse.
wants to
I see
invite
the Morse
that fat
code.
kid nobody likes.
Yeah. Do you understand it though, Pierre?
I don't know. I'm trying to read the Morse code.
Yeah. I tried to read Morse code once.
Why am I inviting people to other people's Discords now? This is not part of the sponsorship deal, Juan. That invite costs $200 for each promotion to your Discord.
Oh yeah. Fucking dollars, man. So Spray, what kind of lights?
It's like these lights that I got from I bought them in Goodwill.
Nice.
They're like, it's like a stage light.
Oh hell yeah.
It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what else I could. I mean, it only does like lights like this, but it's still pretty neat. I guess you could like
Hell yeah.
you could sync it up to sound and stuff somehow.
Oh no shit. Oh, that'd be kind of dope. Do that shit. Have like a club shit going on in your room.
Yeah, I guess I could with this thing.
You should paint the walls black so it comes out looking more rave.
Oh
Get a
yeah.
fog machine.
I have a fog machine too.
Hell yeah.
And I used it with the fog. It actually looks cool with the fog machine. It like you could see the beams of light.
Oh dude, yeah, hell yeah, that's badass.
It's pretty cool. Hey Juan, do you want to fight to the death? I'm back. My internet is bad today. Yeah, my internet sucks too.
Yeah, they're throttling connections all throughout the United States right now.
Oh really? Why?
They can't with all the snowed in people.
Too much snow? Damn.
See, companies like... Oh, go on, Juan. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm listening.
Companies like or that now merged Spectrum and Time Warner, they got like hidden policies where like if too many people are on the same bandwidth and they're using too much, then they can and will throttle your speed so that kind of everybody gets a little bit enough to be able to do, you know, what they need to do, kind of thing. And sometimes they'll even do specific sites like YouTube and Netflix and shit like that, stuff that are known for more bandwidth usage.
Yeah.
Dicks.
That does suck. It should be against the law.
You would think, man, it's like, you know, if I'm paying for something that you're advertising, keep up with it. Advertise. AT&T doesn't lie around. They just say, hey, we got some shit speeds. Do you fucking want it?
I was thinking about going with
AT&T.
I was thinking about it just because they put on a commercial, which I don't know if it's directed towards me, but like, and if you have SNAP benefits, then you qualify for this program where you get like you only have to pay $10 for your bill, and I'm like, $10, man, I got SNAP, bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about getting but I don't know.
I forgot I cooked the TV dinner in the microwave. I was wondering what the fuck was beeping in my house. I was like, oh shit.
I have like, there's also something in my carbon monoxide detector's beeping.
Monoxide detectors?
Yeah, it won't stop.
Do you guys want to make a dead body?
Do you guys want to
I usually just smash it with a hammer, take the batteries out if it gets too annoying. It's like, if I'm not dead, I can deal with it.
I mean, I just had to get used to the beeping. It's been beeping like all day. I think I need to replace the battery.
Plug it and give it to your neighbor. Like, here, have this device that will hopefully save one day, and they can be driven.
No, I mean, I'm kind of afraid not to have the carbon monoxide detector running. Because what if there's a carbon monoxide leak? Then what am I?
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Yeah. At first, I thought maybe there was a carbon monoxide leak, and I was like, oh man, I think I feel kind of dizzy.
Are you the kind of guy who heats your house up with your, because that's a good way to get yourself carbon monoxide poisoning.
Heats the house up with what?
If you use your oven to heat up your house, or like, you know how some people, after they cook something, they'll open the oven door and let the heat kind of sizzle out. It's like, well, that's carbon monoxide. Pure poison pumping out of that oven.
No, I've never done that before. I've always like left the oven closed.
Full throttle.
Unless there's.
That's the way to live.
Unless I'll like open it up and then like get the food out and then close it back right away.
Hell yeah.
Do you have any cooking streams coming up, Pierre?
I mean, maybe I might cook some cabbage tomorrow. I got some red cabbage.
Return to Geezer.
Most Irish bird all day.
Return to Geezer. No, never. He's a bigot.
You know, not to spread rumors or anything, but I once heard that OG Geezer likes to fuck dogs in the ass. Is all I'm saying. It's what I heard a couple different people say.
No way.
I'm not trying to spread rumors or false reports, but for sure, at least 12 people have come up with allegations formed
AT&T
against both him and
successfuls
Bill
go with
Cosby.
Time Warner or Comcast.
And I'm pretty sure some of them are real. At least 3.
Maybe. Who knows? I'm getting nervous.
And suck
here.
my cornhole.
Who's saying suck my cornhole? Oh, Z zero out the E. Said suck my cornhole.
I haven't sucked a cornhole in, gosh, how long?
Return to ogmilitia.com.
Return to the OG Militia.
No, we're changing our name, guys. It's no longer the ogmilitia.club anymore. It's gonna be something else. I agree. You guys were right. The name was not original. I was just really attached to that name, so I wanted to use it. But I agree now that maybe I should just move on and create a different name.
I would just go with ogclub.club.
Yeah, ogmilitiaclub.club. How does that one sound?
It gets to the point. There's no dot bullshit.
So, but I will never return back to ogmilitia.com. That is something that I won't do.
Support racism. It's the sad thing when you see people try to divide this poor nation of ours.
So who
can provide an overall project plan for the new platform?
I don't know.
Swap guy's asking a lot of fucking questions, man. I don't think this was 20 goddamn questions.
Well, let's see. The new platform is just going to be the same as the old platform. I'm just going to try to put people, like, links on a website. And then hopefully get it so the website can display the links live, like when they're live, like embed the stream. I'm still working on that, how to program that, but otherwise, I don't know. We're looking good.
We are looking to pick up sponsors as well. We have Mexican corn on the list. You know.
Oh yeah, I
we're
mean, there's tons of sponsors. I mean, the sponsors have been waiting for this website to come out, and the sponsors have been complaining. They're like, "Oh, can you call it something else other than OG Militia?" And I was like, I really didn't want to change it, but I mean, I was kind of forced to by the sponsors. So that's for the real reason why, to be honest.
Now, is Milso's Cables gonna be one of the sponsors, Pierre, or not sure yet?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get them for my stream.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe I'll have to see.
We'll see what we could do. We'll try to.
We have to get new. We have to get new sponsors. I think the corn is a great idea. I mean, if we could get like a truck, like a pallet full of the Mexican corn, we should just make a cooking stream.
Sell the platform for 1B.
Yeah, I could sell the platform to ogmilitia.club. I'm gonna sell it back to OG Geezer because I grew it so much, and now I was actually helping him out. It's worth a lot more now, so I'm just gonna sell it back to him for a profit, but just a modest profit.
How much did it cost to build it, by the way, and to get all that stuff together?
I mean, I had to pay the web developers $200 to create the site, and then
ha ha ha.
Hold on a second. Okay, I thought I heard something in the background. I'm sorry. It was $200 for the web developer, and then plus for the domain was like $50.
Respect the WAP, he's the homie.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the WAP. And the studio time for this the OG Militia song was about $125. So maybe around like $400 to $500 to create it.
I'm trying to get on the inside to collect as much information as possible.
Good luck.
Did you get the cashier's check I sent you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Just making sure you got it. Now, Ashley will be sending you a few more documents, by the way.
Okay.
It's basically more reading than signing. You know, you got to read into it.
I'll be reading. Yeah, I'll be reading a lot.
Yes, sirree.
I'm reading right now, guys.
I mean, I once knew a guy who read some things too, but he died.
I choose my gender.
I do have a topic we could bring up. What do you believe about?
What is the topic?
Okay, do you believe in aliens? Is the topic?
Fuck yeah, I do, man.
That's the topic. We're gonna change topics. We're gonna take it a little bit more of a crazy direction.
Do it. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so do I believe in aliens? I don't know. Like, what do you mean believe in aliens? Like, on the Earth, in the sky?
I mean, I believe we have an illegal alien problem, but it's nothing to worry about. I would say.
Damn.
Interplanetary, of course. Speaking of, the Greys.
I mean, do you feel like aliens visited this continent?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of suggested weird shit out there. Like, for example, I don't remember that temple over there in some foreign country over in the Asia. But there's that temple that's carved. It looks like an astronaut. It looks just like a modern day fucking astronaut. And who's to say that these traces of nuclear radiation that we find around the globe that we suspect, it looks suspicious, like if the past were to have hydrogen bomb technology kind of stuff, it seems plausible that we might have wiped ourselves into the Stone Age probably a couple different times throughout the existence of man. So with that being said, I think there seems to be some evidence to support, at the least, the probability for intelligent life in this universe is got to be 100%. Where it is in the vicinity of us, if we've got flying saucers coming close to us saying howdy diddly do, I don't know. I've heard some weird stories from religious people who claim that it's just demons in the form of aliens because they just like to make things more complicated. And I've heard other people say that it's not demons, it's Jesus come back as a fat-headed little man. But there's a lot of weird things out there. But needless to say, I do agree that they are out there, or at least I should say I believe. That's my opinion.
I should say I was always convinced that they were going to come and like visit and watch us.
Well,
Do you
there are
believe
some
that,
convincing stories out there, like that lumberjack guy who got taken up by in the middle of, or right after his job shift or whatever like that. And he was with his coworkers that day too. So there were witnesses, multi-witnesses. He was taken up and then dropped down a couple days later. He was, what the hell, Quay? It was not his friends, but they all saw the light in the middle of the forest. And when he got close to that son of a bitch, he disappeared, and so did the light. I mean, what kind of shit is going on? If it's not our government, what the hell is going on?
I mean,
And it could be
I completely agree. I completely agree.
They might be working together. That's what I'm thinking. They might be working together, the aliens and the humans.
I've heard those speculations before, but I can't help but wonder. It's like, I don't know. I agree with something I heard off a movie, I'm sure, because that's all I ever inform myself with. But it was kind of an interesting concept. But it's like, do we as humans entertain ourselves with any other hosts, or we don't consider ourselves the all on this planet? You see us interacting with ants and talking with them and trying to collaborate with them and rule the world together. I don't know if aliens would care to collaborate with us, even if we were noticeably existence in this universe. I think we might pique their interest, like we do with ants, and we get curious and want to burn them on fire with a magnifying glass.
Interplanetary aliens.
Essentially, I think that's what they're doing to us.
It's like I heard a lot of bad things about the Greys, and how the Greys are just trying to like get into they're trying to like suck the human life force.
Well, that's what I've heard. They say like the Greys are kind of falling on the evil side of things, but those are the guys that are supposedly in works in cahoots with our military. So that doesn't exactly say a lot of good for our government.
What if we're the aliens?
Well, it's plausible, and that's why I like the X-Files series. Not necessarily the old episodes too, but the seasons that they just came out with, the 10th season in particular, kind of made it seem like a plausible thing. Ever since the Roswell incident back in 1945 or whenever that happened, supposedly, we kept in contact, and there was an exchange that we did with the aliens, which is why sometimes it's some abductee situations. But in a long sense, it was to create a human-alien hybrid, and I think that's why there's a lot of peculiar things going on in the world today with the human species. I mean, you can blame it on radiation, you can blame it on other things, you can blame it on genetic malfunctions and deformities. But there is some peculiar things out there that can't quite be explained, and if
we
they
are not
can,
bad
I'm
aliens.
ignoring it.
Alien Statue of Liberty. I think Canadians are the purest race on the planet.
Some say that the Canadians are the purest race on the planet. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, I like to think the Native Americans were probably more pure before the Canadians killed them all off their land and took it over. But if that's what it takes to be pure, then by golly, Canadian indeed.
Interesting. Also, Alien Gonzalez says we are not bad aliens, and then Alien had emoji, Statue of Liberty emoji.
I think it's fucking hilarious whenever you're doing a stream or doing a chat and something pops up relevant with somebody's name in there. They made a profile that's relevant to this. Like, holy shit! It's like, is this just part of the conspiracy? What the hell is going on?
No, it's an actual alien. It's Alien Gonzalez.
Not good. Oh shit!
It's Alien Gonzalez.
Speaking of Gonzalez, whatever happened to that Emilio Gonzalez kid from when I was like a teenager? And they're like, he came from Cuba, but we gotta send him back to Cuba. But did we ever send him back?
His name was Elian.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
Isn't there? Isn't that guy that created Tesla, Elon Musk?
It might just be the same guy.
Yeah.
Out of his poverty
what
in
happened
Cuba.
Elon
What
Musk.
happened there is that they did send them back with his dad and stuff. So that's what actually did happen.
Shit.
Damn, Elon Musk.
So he's probably working in the fucking Cuban cartel right now. God damn it. What is happening with Cuba since Castro's been gone? I know they got a new leader out there, but
people can visit there now. The sanctions are dropped.
It's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it's not exactly the number one thing on my list to go visit, but I'm sure it is for others.
The smoking man.
I want to see what's happening in Cuba, man. It's probably you could.
Oh, dude, actually, you know what is unique about the Cuban situation? Like, for example, with them being sheltered so long as a communist country under Fidel's rule, they didn't have access to regular internet like we did. So they hooked up their own network through their own little systems that they could find and make. And they've got, like, their own Cuban internet now that's just, like, it's weird, but it operates pretty fucking cool. And the way it was put together is just, yeah, pretty remarkable for a country that didn't even have any knowledge of kind of how to put this stuff together in the first place. But they were able to fucking engineer that shit up.
Yeah, see?
And that's what intrigues me about a nation, more than anything else, I guess.
I mean, it's probably
cocaine.
It's probably really nice over there too. It's a good vacation spot, probably. They got beaches all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's like it's really close to Florida.
My brother-in-law is Cuban, by the way. My brother-in-law is Cuban, by the way.
Oh, cool. Ask him if he remembers the missile crisis. How did he feel when that occurred?
Are you gonna go to Cuba, Juan?
No, I'm not.
Oh man, you should
Cuban
take a vacation there.
Hashtag mod at Alien Gonzalez.
Hashtag mod Alien Gonzalez. I don't know.
We don't mod Greys. I'm sorry. Now, if he was any other race of terrestrial alien, then maybe, but unfortunately, no Greys or reptilian species in particular, as they are known for their evil plans and democracies that we do not want to tolerate. But should Alien Gonzalez find a way to change his alien race and not look so much like a big-eyed gray, then maybe, just maybe.
Man, these lights are making me... We work close with the government.
We work close with government.
What did you say, these flies? You got flies?
No, these lights, man.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I'm feeling crazy, like a renegade.
Hell yeah. That's probably a seizure getting ready to happen. You should probably look away.
You may say we are higher than them, alien Statue of Liberty.
You may say we are higher.
You may say... I was about to say back, it's like, man, right now I feel higher than them. I tell you what.
I think Sticky Spray should upgrade to a Cuban service provider.
I think that Sticky Spray should upgrade to the Cuban service provider.
You wouldn't that be badass? Because then you wouldn't have the American rules and shit like that with internet, dude. You go off the Cuban environment.
Yeah.
And they even have like their own Cuban Facebook thing, dude, where they all connect with each other.
Keys.
Tony Montana was Cuban.
I could
even
be just like
as
the
well
Cubans
like our
over in Cuban land, and maybe even rolled in that Cuban sand.
Did you understand my Morse code?
No.
By the way.
No.
I don't understand that, so I'm sorry, I failed.
Is that too advanced? I could teach you how to read it. If that's too advanced for you.
It's too advanced.
I'll teach you.
It needs to be in hexadecimal. Let's see.
What's going on in the chat?
We got an alien rising up against us. It looks like Angus is making facts. And we've got the WAP who's hanging in tight at.
Tony Montana was Cuban.
Who the fuck is Tony Montana? Now I gotta Google people. I'm not good with
That's
names.
Scarface.
Oh shit!
Well, what does Alien have to say for himself? What does he have to say for himself?
He pretty much says he owns everything. Or his bitch.
I don't really feel that he's talking about him.
A hair
You know,
conditioner,
I'm
and then you don't
thinking
like
he's
it, you
talking
return it,
about
whatever.
the ones that came before him, because he's a younger alien, by the way.
I'm not talking about that. You know, going.
He and I work close
Check his
together.
profile.
Yes, he and I work together. That's what I could tell you.
My God.
She's not a hustler.
He is part of my team.
Well, not a hustler in that way, like hustle. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Linda.
Oh, I got cookies in the fridge. Hell yeah.
But he does like to speak his mind, you know, as well.
Well, you know, those aliens are known for it, of course. Well, with their big old fat heads, and big beady black eyes. You know, it's not easy. Got all those thoughts, you might as well write them down.
Of my gas cap, so that she could copy how Burke had done.
Seriously, monstrous heads, though. Big old damn
heads. I'm driving.
Like, hey, head, where you going with that body? You know, that kind of shit.
Over and just take a picture. I've been asking for days. Like, you know what? If you want so badly to copy what the stickers that Burke did on his card, then just do it.
Is that bread being mushed around top right?
No, because she left Sensi.
I'm tripping balls, dude. What the fuck am I
She
seeing?
left Sensi. And
I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
I don't know what.
It looks
that
like
is.
somebody's mushing moldy bread in their hands.
Because Sensi is not
It is weird.
It's not my main focus right now. It's my side business.
What the
and
hell?
I would never use my vacation time.
What the fuck is with you people in light mode?
go
There's a
to a
dark mode now, you know.
And she would go because she doesn't even, she was even thinking of moving to where I live. And I said, weren't you worried about like running into me when we weren't friends? She goes,
Area 51 goes deeper than you think. We own mountains and sees alien Statue of Liberty.
Don't be pissed off at yourself.
It does look
Everybody
like it's a
falls for them.
quiet
They're
chat
good at
today,
what
though.
They do. They are
Yeah,
good.
it is. I think I
They're
need to
not-
get a
they're
better
not, like-
computer with better internet too.
What kind of internet you rolling off now, homie?
I just have like I'm using a wireless connection, and that's not good for streaming.
Hell no, it's not. Get that shit wired up quick.
Yeah, it sucks though. It's like it's.
What provider do you get?
I use Comcast.
Well, that's not too bad. Comcast is pretty good, so yeah, if you wired that bitch, you'd get a hell of a lot better performance.
Yeah, I gotta wire it up.
Do you have unlimited? That's probably the issue too. It slowed down after. Even if you have unlimited, it slows down after after a couple of fucking gigabytes or megabytes or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's happening too.
That could be.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That could be it too. Maybe.
Because remember, you did a sleep stream. You did a few sleep streams as well. You remember that?
Yeah, but I mean, I could do like, if it was plugged in, I could do sleep streams every day, and it probably wouldn't matter.
Comcast is pretty good with its upload in certain states.
I mean, I just have to get connected, and don't worry, there will be a sleep stream tonight. It's gonna be with Attila. Attila is also going to be having a sleep stream.
I would do a sleep stream, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have an awkward small boner.
Well,
that's my fear. And then I'm afraid, heaven forbid, if I try to rub it out, then I forget that I'm streaming myself.
Damn,
Nah,
you gotta be
that
careful.
guy who touches his small penis on stream.
You
It's
gotta
emotional.
You gotta be careful, man. You don't do.
It's a
that.
real world, man.
Just don't do that, man.
Got my webcam so it doesn't happen. But no.
Yeah,
I saw that YouTube video of that streamer who didn't know his camera was on. He was beating his dick on the couch. It's like, I don't want that to be me.
Oh shit, damn dog. I mean, you just gotta know, like, at all times, like, Jesus is watching.
Yeah, but I feel like if anything, he's giving me a helping hand.
I feel that that's not a sin, by the way. I feel that that's just natural.
He touched me. Yeah.
Now the abuse of it might be a little bit too crazy. Might be a little sinful.
Man, this is
But,
a strange
once
trip.
in a while, I don't really feel like it's a bad thing.
Man, if I didn't masturbate, I'd probably be a serial killer. So, I like to think that we're all helping the world out by rubbing ourselves out when we need to. Relieves a little bit of stress, helps you get to sleep at night. Who am I to argue with biologics?
So how's the chat going? Can you read the chat?
Yeah, they're saying, man, this is a strange trip by Jim John Haywire.
Jim John Haywire. Oh, Jim John Haywire. Jim John
We're also gonna try. We're also gonna try to do a live show today again. We'll try.
A what?
It's Saturday.
Well, it just so happens it's night.
I'm gonna do a sleep stream tonight, by the way. I don't know,
Good.
Juan, are you gonna do a sleep stream?
No, not a sleep stream.
I dropped
Should I
acid
do a
with
sleep
the guy
stream?
in Vegas tonight, and he told me to never
I'm
come
not tired,
here. So here I am.
Dude, that dropped acid, start tripping pretty bad in 3, 2, 1.
I'll probably do the Juan in the morning show, and then I'll send people to your sleep stream while I'm doing the Juan in the morning show to go show support.
Sure, I mean,
here.
You should do a one, like, yeah, and then after you should do a sleep stream.
Yeah, maybe that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm not tired at all right now. I'm just starting. I am a night show. So
I mean, if I'm
not
not
tired
right now, I could probably get tired enough to fall asleep.
I mean, I'm gonna do a sleep stream very soon. I'm gonna usually, as you know, Juan, I like to sleep on the ground.
It's true.
Yeah, me too. At times I do like to sleep on the floor.
Yeah,
it's more refreshing. It actually helps your back.
Yeah,
it actually does help your back to sleep on the floor.
It's true. I've done it many times.
What time are you gonna go to sleep though, Pierre? What is your
I'm not
time?
sure. I have to double check. I mean, very soon though. I think very, very soon.
And there goes one.
Oh no! I'll be right back.
They are codependent. So she runs the roost in her way. He does what she says. She runs him ragged. And then he also sets the rules. And he does not know what it's like. He should want his wife to have a full, fulfilling life and friendship outside of the marriage. It will make her a better person, but he keeps her down. She's not allowed to have any old friend. It can't be someone strong like me. He could never keep up with me. He can't. Yeah. She would much rather have been with me than him. But she had to be home by 1 o'clock. She cannot be in the living room herself if he's in the bedroom. He does look like a shell of a man.
What is this?
Cling to that marriage for as long as you can. I know other things that I'm not going to even go into because they're neither here nor there. I was just really talking about... No, Donna, you wouldn't know. I was fooled by them as well because this is who they are. And you didn't do anything to me based on them. You haven't, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Just, just know. Just know. So, okay, wait, I want to get back to something else. So people have, you know, I did put up on Instagram briefly a fight that Burke and I had, and of course it's out there forever. Someone keeps showing him on Instagram, DMing him. He's just blocking people that do that. It's on Vimeo. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't care. It got to the point with me and him that he won't ever talk to me that way because he's afraid. My son, I'm talking about, is afraid of what I would do. And I've even spoken to people at work, like, if you don't want me putting something out on YouTube, then do not do it. I don't do anything that, I haven't done anything that somebody could say the truth about that it would have to be the truth. So if someone said I murdered somebody, obviously that's not true. But there's nothing that I haven't, there's nothing that anyone has on me. She even said that I've kept all your secrets. Like, what secrets? What secrets? I tell everything. There's very little secrets. I have a big mouth, if you don't know. I have a big mouth. That's what I should title this. It'll get views. There's nothing that she can say. I don't know what she could that's true. Do you know what I mean? Everything I'm saying is just true. So don't do it if you don't want it out there, because I'm going to spill the beans. So, yeah, be very careful around me. Don't have my car repossessed, Mom, and then you won't have me talking about you on YouTube. Don't talk to me that way, Burke, and then you won't have me doing that on Instagram and YouTube, recording you being completely disrespectful to me. Maybe it's wrong. It probably is. But I don't know what you said. Does Jackie Gleason say that? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that is a very big character flaw. I'm owning it. This is who I am, and this is what I do. So just, if you don't want to be called out, don't do anything to call out. Yes, Lori, like I tried, you know, people say pot calling the kettle black. No, I don't do what she did. And there are other people to substantiate all of this. I also don't do what a lot of people do on YouTube. Susan Rawlinson. Oh my gosh, you have really fried hair. Your hairline is past the middle of your head. First of all, I'm going to be 56. I have thin hair. So you're going to comment? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It looks awful and the cut is shocking. The top of your head is going to be bald forever once it's gone. Then feel sorry for me. Stop licking. I'm all hyped up now. Feel sorry for me. I'm a tortured person. I'm obviously very hurt, and I have thin hair and a big Karl Malden nose. Take pity on my soul and be kind to the person that is lesser than you. Susan Ralston, who then also writes, I think I deleted. Oh no, she wrote, do ombre on the nails. And then another suggestion, nude with a black tip. People can only hurt you if you care. I cared about Shawnee. She hurt me. I'm not afraid to say that. Nude with a black tip, first of all. That's ugly. Sorry. I by mistake deleted people that I shouldn't have, because I'm not going to block people. Because hiding users' comments on the video, they will still comment, and I still get the views, and I still get the activity. So I'm not gonna block. What is the YouTube? I missed what that was about, but you know, so I go in, I go see, and this Miss Australiza, no channel. Like, at least have a channel. Nobody with a channel would do that. Oh, one person, Gal Charlotte. Yeah, she would. And now she's friends or friendly with Shawnee. Shawnee had blocked her.
Where is Pierre?
I want to see what. Did you ever get your nails done, Sammy? I'm so happy that she's going. Every day I would drive by her house on my way to work. And look to see if they had moved, because I knew it wouldn't last. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, you know, then you know you're watching someone fake, and that's fine. Like, there are sometimes I watch certain people that kind of bug me. I do. But I never comment. And then I get tired of it. I'm like, why am I watching this person? And I say, wow, I don't have to watch them. And I use some self-control, and I don't watch them. Because you know how you like to get, like, it's kind of like watching The Housewives. They're so aggravating, but you kind of want to watch. Oh, there's the twitchy eye. You've been
What are you doing, Sticky?
What's going on with your hair?
Thinking face Statue of Liberty.
And to who just asked, who is Shawnee? Like, are you brand new to my channel? Because if you are, then I would suggest you go back to, let's see what video. Maybe my first video that I ever did, which was
Are
like
you sleeping or what?
ago, and start watching, and then you can catch up.
Oh, Pierre. Pierre, are you sleeping?
Videos, 800 and something videos to catch up.
Yeah, I do feel he's sleeping, guys. This is turning into a sleep stream.
Hi, Audra. Rose, I lost her. Look, that would be cute too, right? Oh my God, I don't know. Just like.
So who's in the chat, by the way? Show your face, guys. Who is in the chat?
I don't know that you're an old lady. How would I know you're an old lady? Who's Shawnee? So how do you answer a question like that? You come into someone's video, you make a comment saying something about your granddaughter, and then you ask some obscure question, who is Shawnee? Obviously, you can't extrapolate who Shawnee is. Like, it's obviously a person that I am having, that was a friend that I'm talking about. Maybe just sit back and watch. The keyboard, it's not a necessity to type. And I have no idea how old you are. You could be a 14-year-old boy acting like a troll on here. So just go. Bye-bye. 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 That's what my boss says at night. Also, he makes me laugh every day at work. Who's your boss? Who's your boss?
Who's this
my boss
lesbian?
is John. That was the dumbest question. You're a vile woman. Go. Bye-bye. Bye. Now you can't type. Knock ma nai mucha ma out. I look tired. Thanks. Timothy, you're never supposed to tell anybody they look tired. I'm not wearing makeup. They came out great. I'm a vile woman. Then why are you watching me? Go! Push another channel. Thousands on YouTube. You're going to sit there and watch a vile woman and type on your little keyboard. Now all the haters. She's mean to her subs. No, I'm not mean. Tiffany, am I mean to you? Audra, am I mean to you? That's a good one. Extrapolate. Oh, I'm using a big word. She's probably like, what? I'm not, I've never been mean to you. I would never be mean to you. Don't say stupid shit. Don't say stupid shit. Don't do stupid shit. I was vile to her. She was vile to me. She was stupid. Like, that was pushing a button on purpose. Selena, really? Sorry, I said Timothy. Sherry. I know, I wrote you back. I think I wrote you back, Sherry. You wrote me an email, right? I wrote you back. Or, I know you always put the little bow. And whoever wrote that, Shawnee's living her best life. I have land I want to sell you. Swamp land in Florida. Call me. I know. Oh. Talk some more about how much you like. You're on my channel. I'm on my channel. I can talk about whoever I want to talk about. I'm not on her channel. You are watching me. Do you understand how fucked up that is of you? You are watching me and saying Shawnee is living her best life. Okay, good. I'm not. I am not living my best life. I'm going to be on the Shawnee train for a long time. So either come on board or get off at the next stop. Selena. Yeah, Selena. There's a little bit of brown in your nose, Selena. Comes over to my channel watching me, you sad.
What's going on, Scuff Dandy? What's going on? How you been? What's going on?
Shawnee's
What's new? What's used? What's
smart
follow?
enough to pick. And neither am I, honestly. People think, oh, it's Lori making it. I don't have any other. I don't have the time for that. And I don't
it does seem like the sleep stream has
I don't have
started.
to stand behind a fake
By the way, it does seem like that.
I guarantee you,
yeah, I
Shawnee
think he
does
fell
not know
asleep.
how to create a fake user. This is some
Pierre fell
pathetic
asleep.
person that either likes Shawnee or, I mean, I have to think she obviously likes her, so go to her channel and support her. Right now, you are supporting me. Your view, right now, the longer you watch, is supporting me. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! Bye. There we go. Bella, stop. What did you find? That better have been food. Everybody's gonna get to sleep with mommy tonight. You're gonna get a treat. You're gonna be under bed. You're gonna be under. You're gonna be. That's mommy's sock. Come here. She turns around. Look. Oh. She brought over my sock, which has toast on it. It's Pom Pom Langer. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Tomorrow, interestingly, that you ask, Linda, Burke has a paper due. He's taking an art history. Aw, Sherry, I like the little things that you put at the end. Burke is taking art history in college, and I actually loved. Sorry, I'm burping. I loved art history. I know. At the time, I didn't know I was actually learning something, but you know, I can look at paintings and know that's a Monet, that's an Erte, that's Van Gogh, you know, some of them. So, he has a paper due, so we're going, he asked me, because we're working on our relationship, so he asked me if what are you doing tomorrow? I said, nothing really. I didn't have any plans, you know, other than laundry and whatever. And he said, do you want to go to the something museum with me? I don't know which museum it is. So I said, yes. So that's what we're doing. We're going to a museum, and we have to pick, he has to pick, he gave me his computer, which had the assignment on it. He has to pick a piece and write a certain paper about it, 3-page paper, double space, 12 times Roman 12 font. You know, remember those days? And, well, not really, because when I was in college, I had a typewriter. And I think it only had one font. Although the IBM Selectric, you could get these little round balls that had different fonts. So there was the italicized ball. Do you remember that? Do you guys remember the IBM Selectric computer typewriters? And then this is back in the day. Okay, so then like if you made a mistake, you would take a piece of this white stuff, stick it behind, you backspace and type the letter. And it would write, like let's say you put M instead of N, so it would take out the M, like, because it would just type right over the M with a white M. Oh my God, it's so archaic. Hi, Charlotte. It's so archaic. I'm trying to explain it. Like, I once read about Benjamin Franklin. He was a typesetter. I guarantee, you know, that was way before my time, but Burke has no idea what a typesetter was. That even before typewriters, to do a newspaper, they set print, you know, with those, sorry, my nose is kind of itchy here, and I have to be really careful that I don't, my little piercing. Well, whiteout, we still have whiteout. We have white. I use whiteout at work, the rolling thing. I didn't know how to use it. They had to show me. And so the older guy there didn't know how to use it either. I gave it to him. He's like, how do you use this? Anyways, my father had an IBM Selectric computer. I keep wanting to say computer. Hi, Marsha. Marcy, sorry. I was a good typist. Yeah, and so we had all these balls, and it had a little flip at the top, and then you would put it in. It had a peg inside in the middle, and then you'd take that round ball that had, it was like a serrated edge on the bottom, and it fit on the round peg and the top black thing. I mean, I can picture this thing. It was a ball, and it needed to go. It made that sound. The 3 did feed the deer, return. The 3 did feed the deer, return. You know, you didn't have to go. But my typewriter at school was a... Yeah. I took typing in high school. The 3 did feed the deer. The quick brown fox jumped over the fence. Well, okay, he did a good job with the nail curve. I mean, I'm really happy with them. But if you look straight on, okay, this is so stupid, so first world problems. But no. Now this one, better. The problem is, because they're not long enough, if they were longer, you'd be able to see the arch more. Once the tip that I got grows out and it's my natural nail, they'll be they'll be better. But anyways, I needed them shorter. I did them coffin. I'm very happy with them. He did a great job. It's better, you know, but like if I look flat on, I wanted him, I said, can you, like, because if I did it, I would file down. I like it curved like that. Anyways, I want to talk about typewriters now. Okay, I want to talk about back in the day. I worked at the AC Nielsen at one of my jobs, you know, Nielsen ratings, but this was their marketing, whatever, I don't even remember. And the fax machine was this machine, and then it had these two like cups and these two little rabbit ears in the front. And so you would call, I'd call French's mustard, French's, and fax something. I'd call, and I'd hear, dee, dee, and I would take the phone, stick it in the cups, and then it would go. It took so long to fax. That was the fax, and then. Oh, this was back when copiers you couldn't do. They didn't do two-sided. So if you had something, let's say you had something that had to be two-sided, it was one-sided, you wanted it two-sided, you would take the pile of papers and you take the first sheet and do the front, and then you take the next sheet and put it down, facing down, okay? And then the next sheet, do the front, and the next sheet facing down. Then you would put them together, and when you put it in, it would copy it, because you would put in the first, the ones that were against you, I remember you'd put those in, and they would copy onto the piece of paper. Then you would take those and put them in the drawer, and then take your other set and put it, so it would do the back side. But I also was a student teacher, and we did mimeographs, so it was on you had carbon, remember carbon paper, and then with the crank, I'm making memories. I'm not a good I'm not a great mother, to be honest. I've done a lot wrong. Well, aren't they still called the Xerox machine? The copier? I don't want to talk about my son, really. It's difficult. We're trying to telecopy. And cut and paste was that. You cut and then pasted. And my father used to do graphs when he was at work. You mean you gave him up for adoption when he was a baby? And he would do graphs with red, and he had red things, red like little lines to show that sales were up or sales were down. It's so funny. But Kathy, I don't think that makes you a bad person. I think you know, we make decisions at the time in our lives that we make those decisions. So, you know, I'm going to make an assumption because, you know, there's a lag with this. So let's say you gave your son up for adoption because you got pregnant as a teenager, and you felt that that would be the best for him and the best for you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I also don't think there's anything wrong with abortion, if that's what you choose. You know, I might not choose it. I might have chosen it. That's neither here nor there. I personally do not judge somebody for... I know, but we're working on it, but I don't want to talk talk about him. It's not that I don't like some of the ways. I think he's trying to change, but some things are very bad, and I don't like the person he is when he's like that. But you know what? You cannot make comments about his girlfriend, because if you want to be in his life, he's older, I think, right? Then, I mean, like, when Bert gets a girlfriend and married, whatever, I'm going to have to suck it up and be nice to her if I want to be in their lives. That's just how it is. I know, it's so, like, it's very upsetting. I just wish he was a baby again. It was so much easier. But I was just responding to someone saying you're making memories. I mean, we have bad memories too, you know? But I have so many friends that were adopted. I mean, I think there's always, you know, nothing is ever, I don't know, a million different paths we can take. Do they all lead to where we are right now? I can't keep up, Miss Caddy, right now. I can't keep up with that conversation, I'm sorry. Not that I don't care, but I can't. It's too much for me right now. Anyways, like, I think if my parents moved into this other house that they were looking at when I was 7, my life would have been a whole different path. And yet, if you believe that you are where you're supposed to be, good night, Kathy, then all paths lead to the same place, which is here. Because this is all. Anyways, I said I was only going to be on for a few minutes, and then look what I did. I look tired because this is what I look like when I don't have makeup. And I've been rubbing my eyes, and I went out, did my nails, did grocery shopping. Here, I'm going to get up real close and show you my Carl Malden nose to all those that don't like me. I don't rethink the past. Hi, pretty Gucci kitty cat. What are you doing, Gooch? Come here, baby Gucci. Come here. No. Come here. Oi. Look at this monster. Look at him. Okay. No. Wait. Stop. Ah! Okay, stop. Look at everybody. No, come on. I love you so much. You're mommy's kitty cat. Oh, the way she grabs his face. This cat loves mommy, right? You love mommy. You love mommy. When I look at you, I'm looking at the inner Lori. What does that mean? I talk all day long. All day long. Oh, you can hear the rain? It's pouring. Wait, I just want to show the haters my nose one more time. I'm so sick. Maybe if you're lucky, my eye will twitch and you can... Or maybe I have a booger in my eye or my nose, something ugly that you guys, you can comment on that and that. Oh, look. Here, I'm giving it to you. Oh, or this. Oh my God, this is so disgusting. Look, haters. That's what it is. She is so disgusting. Like you're watching. I love it. You're watching. I don't even care if you're watching on here. There's another way you can watch that I don't get anything. I don't care. You're watching. You are making me relevant. I love it. I feel so wanted, even if it's negative. I'm not talking about, like, I do care. I'm very sensitive. Oh my God. I get hurt very easily, but not by people that I don't know. Right? Because they're all so perfect. Do you hear it? Oh, I don't want him driving. They're all, I think to myself, so they have perfect noses? Are their noses not growing for the rest of their lives? Oh, I knew what you meant, Marilyn. I am a good person. Thank you for noticing. I am a really good person. Really, really good person. Not. Tank top, I'm not a good person? Show yourself. You have to. I like doing these because it brings out the people. Can you hear it? It is pouring. I know. I wish I had more though. Keep letting it. Thank you, Keith. Oh, well, you wrote not. It doesn't feel relaxing. It feels scary to me because it's not like regular rain. They are not equipped for this, so everything floods. I can't even walk into my office. And I then can't, like, I'm having a lot of physical problems. Hold on. I want to look outside. I lift my underwear. A few weeks ago, it thundered. And it literally shook the house so much that the lights turned on outside. To the trolls. Oh, right. I got it. Okay, so, like, do you see how, like, okay. This is, like, really bad. I look so ugly like this, right? By the way, in my video where I said I feel so ugly, I didn't say I am ugly. There's a difference. Haven't you ever felt ugly? It's okay. It's okay to feel ugly. No, I'm not gonna text him. He's fine. You have to put that out of your head. There's no point in worrying. He's inside, but I just want to show you. Everything. Don't go out. No, kitty. No, doggy. Soaked. Anyways, you know, I had written once to Dan because his girlfriend came by and called me a bitch and waited for me and walked her dog all the way over here, and they don't live anywhere near here. Come on, move it. And so I wrote to him. I said, Dan, can you please, you know, I don't want to have to get a restraining order, but I will. I've been nothing but nice. It's actually a patio because I'm on the first floor. I've been nothing but nice to you. I introduced you to Kevin and Shawnee and everything, and Darlene is like threatening me. I don't feel right, and can you just, and she's watching my videos and commenting under an assumed name. Can you please ask her to stop? And he wrote me back and said, if you do not stop harassing us, which I've never written him before, I'm going to hire a lawyer and sue you. You are a known thief. Yes, you are right, whoever that is, Dan, totally. But I made it very clear before I even met Darlene that to Dan, I would never date him because he lived here. But he, like, I had to be careful. He used to run his hands through my hair when I sweat and we were dancing. And he said, don't tell her that I ran my hands through your hair. This was before I even met her. So, yeah, she didn't like me and because of that. She very, very threatened. You know, even when I would say, I didn't know what she looked like, and I would say to him, you know, well, he was like, I said, do you love her? Because he was like, she wants to be with me all the time. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for something. And I said, well, do you love her? And he's like, yeah, I love her. Yeah. I said, is she pretty? And he's like, I mean, she's not gorgeous, but she's not bad looking. That's what he told me about his girlfriend. And then she moved in because he's desperate. He's the marrying man. Oh, yeah. He is the marrying man. I'm putting it on top of my coffee maker. So, yeah, you're right. I don't know who you are. I wish I knew who you were by that name, the Arabic writing, Persian, Arabic. It's Arabic. So, don't worry. I wish I knew your name. I met him in the hot tub. He never came on to me, and I knew right away he had a girlfriend, and to me that's noir. Love that. And I don't want sex bad enough that I go for married men. I just don't, you know, like, I don't want, nobody puts baby in a corner. I just watched that last night, and I'm baby. So, I've had affairs with married men back in the day. I have. You know, when I was younger, I didn't care. I just was horny, and if I could get laid, I could get laid. But, okay, did you pee in his room? I will kill a dog. Seriously, kill a dog. Oh, hurts to bend down, my sciatic nerve. But now, now I would never, ever, ever be with a married man. I don't know, sex with the right person is amazing. But when I don't have that person, I'm fine. I know I just watched it last night, but I just watched with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, The Bucket List. I watched it. It's very hard for me to watch movies because I'm so sensitive. It's true. And I'm gonna have coffee. 9 o'clock. I'm gonna take a sleeping pill, but I'm still gonna have coffee. So bad angle. Warning. Bad angle. Not too bad. This is my schmati. Burke. This is so old. I've had this nightgown for maybe 10 years. My mother bought it for me. It was tight when she bought it. And over the time I've lost weight. I have gained some weight. Don't want to talk about it. Too upsetting. Anyways, this is my schmati, which is a Yiddish word for a rag. And look, it's got holes. But Burke would be so mad at me if I threw this away because this is the epitome of Lori Beth Langer. This is me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think he'd want to have me buried in it, but I want to be cremated, so. My instructions, let this show. Somebody, if I die, these are my instructions. I am to be cremated and made into a diamond, and my son must wear me around his neck for the rest of his life and keep my other ashes in an urn wherever he goes. You got that? Will somebody help my child out with that if I died tomorrow? What? What'd you say? I don't understand that. Okay, just, I need someone to go, okay, Lori, we got you. Cremated, made into a diamond, around Burke's neck and in a vase.
Sup G.
Thank you.
You're a legend. I want to be like you when I
There
grow
will
up.
be money set aside for it. I don't want to be buried. And if I die, you can put Bella and Pom Pom and Gucci to sleep as well, because he will never be able to take care of them. They will have lost their mama, and I think they're better off dead than without me. Oh yeah, there will, but no one will be at my. This is gonna make me cry now because. No one will be at my service. And that's true. If it happened right now, no one would be there. One of my very good friends committed suicide after we weren't friends anymore. But for years I was friends with her, and Burke was friends with her son. And I happened to Google her like a year and a half ago. I Googled her and found her obituary. And she died with no one at her funeral. That's, oh, sorry, Gucci. I'm sorry, your door to your room. Sorry, guys. Like, I do think about that. You know, I wouldn't have anybody there if I'm looking down on myself. Nobody would be there. And she did. She died all alone. Nobody was at her. No, there was nothing. She had no friends, no family. Her son found out about that she had killed herself. So I reached out to him. Nobody would come. You guys wouldn't know. I'm just crying because, like, if I had known that she was in that place, even though I wasn't friends with her, she was really, really, really messed up, but anyways, I reached out to her son through Facebook and I said, you know, call me. I hadn't seen him in years, and he did call me, and he told me the whole story. Bella, get in here. And anyways, I reached out to her son through Facebook, and I said, you know, call me. I hadn't seen him in years, and he did call me, and he told me the whole story. Bella, get in here. And he's with his father. See, the father was not part of his life, really strained relationship, and he hated his father, but his father came through in the end. Oh, but both parents were alcoholics, and the kid, Ben, I had to block him. He was like, Lori, you were like always the mother I wanted. I always wished that you were my mother when I'd have to leave and go home with my mother because she was Oh, she was such a bad mother to him. But then he's older now. He's like, fucking Burke. Supposed to do laundry. See, this is what she does. Can you find the real dog? Treat. Let me just see what his paper. For the purpose of this paper, you must travel to a museum to view work of art on display. There are no geographical or temporal limits for the paper. You will find an object of your choosing and tell me what you see. Hey, Pom-Pom, that was a gross burp. That was gross. You stink! You will go through the use of descriptive language. Illustrate to me what kind of object it is, what it is made of, what are the possible meanings, and how it impacts you. If you choose a piece of sculpture, you should note how it feels to walk around it and experience the object in three-dimensional space. If you choose a painting, you might want to mention the texture of the painting. There are many ways that you can describe your object, so please do not worry about the correct way. I saw Bobos. Don't be scared. It's not gonna hurt. It won't hurt you. And I told him to take notes. Don't look at this is all fat. And he took notes. It's the way I'm sitting, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna prove it to you. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna show you. This is what I look like. Let's do this. I'm making it tight, okay? So this is... what I look like. This is what I look like. But if you see me sit, oh, don't look all his crap. This is like what you see because I'm wearing a bra that flattens me out. This makes me incredibly sad. Do you see the people? Look at the people. Can you smile for them? They love you. They love you. Yeah, don't shake. It's not scary. They're not scary. Some of them are scary. Some of them think that I'm a bad doggy owner and that you should be taken away, but it's not going to happen. I might yell, but I won't hurt you. So let's see what he wrote. You will find an object of your choosing and tell me what you see. Descriptive language. What kind of object is it? What is it made out of? What are the possible meanings? How does it impact me? Look at his writing. That's my boy's writing. Pom-Pom is a girl. He's not a boy doggy. Oh, do you see that? I bought that for Bark. It's part of a Mercedes. Okay, let's go. Come on. He has the patio also. Thank you, Sherry, but I've gained like 20 pounds since I started working because they feed me. It's terrible. Donuts, barbecue. I might do an ASMR. Yusuf, shame on you. Means Joseph. You Turkish, Yosef? Merhaba, nasılsın? And you're calling me something mean? Who did nothing to you? You just get onto someone's channel and you say something mean? Yes, we can see you, Jean. Why do you want to be that person? Stealing the show. Sorry, what was the question, Yusuf? Yusuf? What was your question? I won't answer it. Are you pregnant? No. Are you gay? No. I lost weight when I was pregnant too. That's not why you asked me if I was pregnant. Most people would not ask an older woman if the reason she lost weight is because she's pregnant. We are not stupid here. I don't have kids. Why do you feel bad for my kids? My cup is from Shawnee. And it says, love you to the moon and back. She bought me this and a really nice dish towel. Come on, it's not even amusing at all. You must have something better to do. I don't have anything better to do right now, but you are probably a young person. You don't need to be a troll. You know, come on. Isn't trolling on YouTube old? So you found some old woman talking and you decided to get on and just say stupid things. Just, you're gonna end up, you're sending me $270. I don't want it. I don't think it does anything, Liz, to be honest. It's just annoying as anything, you know? Okay, so, stop licking. Hang on. People are so weird. Talking to my plant. They weren't sending me $270. Sertraline. when I cried? That was a story in my head that I was telling myself. Nobody will be at my funeral, which they won't. I sometimes wish I didn't have such a small family. But big families have their problems too. Where do they come up with the obscurities of what they're saying? You know? Hey, Lady Lisa. Like, what do they just think of something obscure to say? Like, I know. But I mean, I know, I like attention too, right? I know, but it really doesn't feel that way on my end. It feels sad and lonely sometimes. My biggest thing isn't that I'm alone. I don't mind being alone. It's that I'm not a priority to anybody right now. And that's a fact. I'm not a priority in anybody's life. Nobody puts me first, you know. I'm not first. MISSISSIPPI. And when I stop and think about that, it feels lonely and scary. And I don't know what it would be like to be a priority. Life is not easy. That's why it was so nice to that girl. If you look at the beginning of my video when I talk about the girl that came in that was sober. It's not being alone. I have a mother and a son. And I should be a priority to either one of them. And I'm not. And I have always made them. I'm not a priority to him. He is not nice to me. He's trying. He has anger issues. He's trying, but he doesn't. I work 47 hours a week. I come home. I clean up after the dogs. I give them food. I give them water. I clean. I do the laundry. I get the groceries. I bring the groceries in. In the pouring rain today, I brought the groceries in. I do the litter box. I have now made him take the garbage out every morning, but I was doing that too. I pay for everything. I do everything. Nobody does anything for me. So he's like, well, what do you want? How do I act like, how should I make you feel like a priority? Well, I said, I don't know. Maybe if you're out and you see a plant, buy it for me. If you see a card, buy it for me. You know, get me a cup of coffee, whatever. And he's like, so buying stuff. And I said, no, not just buying stuff. So I thought of other things, like, Mom, like I called him today and I said, I hope you're not driving in the rain. Please be careful. Remember, I work at a place that deals with accidents all day long. So it would have been nice for him to say, Mom, I hope you're not in the rain. Or if you go grocery shopping, leave everything. By the way, Mom, if you go grocery shopping, leave everything in the car and call me when you're home and I'll take it in. Stuff like that, thinking like that. But he will lie on his bed and watch me limp I know, that's what I hear. And watch me limp. Audra, I have tried. You cannot. I want him to be different. I want him to be a giver. I don't want to always have to. If you see somebody limping, you hop up out of your bed and you say, "Don't do that. I'll do it." No, we are not interested in someone whose name is Pussy Eater. Sorry. Not that I don't love a good pussy eater. I don't want, that's an excuse. Sorry, that's an excuse. Right, Becca, smallest, and I'm not yelling at you who just said that. Boys don't think like that. I'm not buying it. My girlfriends don't have. How long have you been with him? Okay, first of all, so let me say a few things. My girlfriends have children, sons, that do stuff for their mothers. Even if he was lazy and didn't do stuff, then he doesn't also need to say abusive things to me. So, saying things to me like, I can't stand to be in your presence, or you suck, or you are terrible mother, are not nice things. So if you're going to not help, you also say things that are upsetting and mean, are added onto it. So, you know, it's hurtful, yeah. So of course then I say hurtful words because I want him to hurt the way I've hurt. And he knows, he's written in his college essay that my mother is the nicest person, my mother is the nicest, most giving person you will ever meet in this world. He was in Boston on New Year's, didn't call me. That hurt. My mother didn't call me. Yeah, I could have called them, but my mother had my car repossessed. My mother did other things that caused me to have to be in the one bedroom. So for right now, I don't feel like giving. I'm done giving and giving and giving. Yes, Miss Aquarius, I allow it. Because I grew up never feeling loved. And so I will probably always search. I will probably never feel loved enough. So I do allow it. I allowed myself to be used by Shawnee. I allow it because I want to be loved. So I allow things. Burke has a hard time expressing his feelings too. So I allow it. That's why I know that I'm not a mean person, because I so desperately, like, if you know me, if you know any psychology, even like Kirsten from Faux Hair Fabulous, I had written her last week saying, you know, I'm in a really bad head space, like not wanting to live. And I knew she would understand because her son, you know, committed suicide, and I've talked to her a lot about it. And not that I would ever do it, but I, you know, just didn't want to live. Just felt so, like, so uncared about. You know, it's not that I'm alone. It's that I just don't feel like anybody cares. So I wrote her that, and she said, you know, I told her I haven't spoken to my mother, and she's like, I understand how that must hurt, you know, that must really be killing you, and it is. I'm a psychology major. He is not me. He's more his father. I do live for myself. That's why I love myself. I have learned through the years to love myself. But you're giving advice to somebody that knows probably more than you know. You don't know me. I've never heard your name before. I don't need a pep talk. I love myself. I live for myself. But you're not in my situation. You're not having lots of people at once being abusive to you. You are not desperate to be loved. I'm desperate to be loved. Because I didn't feel it from my father, and I didn't feel it from my mother. She gave me things. Thank you, Wendy. She gave me things. But that's not love. And I know she tried her best, but it's still something that I don't feel. I don't feel important to anybody. I feel like, and this is what makes me cry, because I feel like the only time that people are going to truly appreciate me is when I'm gone. I feel like that's when Burke will be like, she was such a great mother. She tried so hard. Because I do. I just try so damn hard. I've always tried hard to fit in, tried hard to be everything everyone wants me to be. Try to be a good friend. Oh, they'll like me if I do this, you know. Like, I do it. It's genuine what I do for people, but it's done to get a feeling of being wanted, you know. Sorry, I missed some of that. So I give way too much. I give too much, and in an effort to solidify, you know, I think this is the psychology behind it. Who is Ben? Burke, my son? Get away from Burke. Stop giving me advice. I'm going to... Thank you, Noir. Seriously, stop giving me advice. You don't know me unless you are one of my regulars. Then I don't want you to tell me what to do, because you don't know the whole story. And Keith, you know, that's such a nice thing to say, but you don't know if I'm a good mother. I mean, you're going by what I'm telling you. And you don't have to say that. I don't know that I'm such a good mother. just know I try. I try so hard. I think, like, I have to stop myself from picking something up for him that I think will make him happy, because I feel like it's spoiling him to the point that he doesn't appreciate anything, you know? So, like, I got this from the Japanese dollar store, and when I went back, I wanted to get him a white one, and I didn't. And then I feel bad because there's so many things that I would want to do for him and with him, but I don't anymore because I feel like he got too much. And he needs... I try hard with everything. And that's why I love work so much, because every single night I know she doesn't give a damn. I'm gonna let you stay on here because I feel sorry for you. You have to think about the words that you say, if they help. So, God loves me. And I'm very spiritual. I mean, I believe in God, but okay. So God loves me. You can call me really pretty, but until you change your username, I will always think you are a disgusting human being. And I'm leaving it up because you are going to show yourself. I want people to see you. Michelle Wright, if you're still on, no need to have said, this is too upsetting. Just quietly get off, that's all. I didn't know that you were still on. It's like, I wouldn't say that to somebody that I supported and liked. I just wouldn't. What is the point of saying this is too upsetting? Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change it to keep Michelle Wright on. And Michelle, you are somebody that writes to me all the time, so I don't know what the hell the deal is. You want me to change the video right now? Rachel. No. I did, but it's... I work. I don't want to go for a walk in the pouring rain. It's winter here. I'm in California now. It's too cold. And I'm having trouble with my foot. That was when I was very, very, very depressed because my mother had left. So I went for walks. This video didn't start out being me crying. I was thinking about my funeral and how no one would show up. That's why I started crying. No, he was never gonna say. You know what? If you're gonna send money, then send money. But you don't say you're gonna send money. And I didn't ask for money, and I don't need money. She worked hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. You want to see the caboodle? This Shawnee gave me. I'm gonna say, this was such a nice gift when she gave it to me. It made me feel like thought about. Thing is, I think she really, really wanted to be friends with me, but her husband just wouldn't let her. And she's not developed enough in her mind past the age of, say, 16 to think for herself. And she depends so much on him for money that she does have to toe the line a little bit. And if the husband is not happy with the girlfriend, you know, the friend of the friend, then who are you going to listen to? You're going to listen to your husband. Very. She has never progressed mentally past the age of 16. And this has been corroborated by her ex-husband. So she drives like a 16-year-old, and she thinks like a 16-year-old. So if you say something, she's like, well, what do you mean? So you're not going to ever do videos with me? And I say, we need to talk on the phone about this. Like, I don't want to text. She won't talk on the phone. I've called. You know, I don't trust that anymore. I always thought she had a heart attack. She says she has a shunt. I've heard the story, but I'm now a little suspicious. So I don't know. I honestly don't know, but it's weird. Who are you talking to? Deborah, you need to watch the whole thing, unfortunately. I've talked all about it. My pillow is Gucci. Do I miss my friendship? No. I'm happy that this is okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. just annoying. You're so pretty, you're so pretty. Yeah, she said, I don't know. Here's the thing. She has a way of worming herself back in to everybody because she reaches out and apologizes and she takes ownership because she needs something. She needs a friend. So, the last time I stopped being friends with her because she wouldn't leave me alone, I spilled the beans about how she bought her title with Sensi because I had to do something drastic so that she'd never come back because I knew I was not strong enough to not accept her back in my life if she apologized because I am forgiving. And it's easier for me to just be friends with somebody than it is to be enemies. So I exposed the truth about what she did with Sensi to ensure that she wouldn't come back. But she came back and apologized. And I fell back into the rabbit hole. And then when Thanksgiving was coming around, and she was saying things like, so can we maybe do YouTube videos? I think I want to do... First when I saw her, she was like, I'm so happy I'm not doing YouTube videos. I've had no drama, this and that. Then she was... He is a parasite. So then I said I'm not doing videos with you anymore. Because I didn't want to look terrible again on YouTube and be like, oh, Shawnee and I are friends again after what had gone down. And I said, you know what, I'm not doing videos with her. And she was not happy about that because now I see she wanted to make some money because she saw that I was starting to really make some money. And then nothing was said around Thanksgiving, and I made my plans with Burke to go to eat, and she wrote me like the day before and said, hey, I was thinking about Thanksgiving, but Kevin doesn't feel like you've apologized to him. You apologized to me because I did. I apologized for my part in what I did. So, hon, I'm just thinking, I mean, I can read it to you. It's all on my phone. I'm just thinking if you want to... Here. Write him... This is how it ended. You guys want to hear this. Oh, and I also said, do you want my Sensi party? I gave it to her. Here it is. Sent it to her. Her order. She gave me her credit card number. Here's her order. Took my Sensi party and then stopped being friends with me. Okay. She writes, can't ever call me. I'm gonna get up in a minute and send you over my card info, but I wanted to share something with you, and I didn't want to do it Marco Polo because I know you won't be able to listen to it for a while. But I figured you could read this on a break or lunch, so I was talking to Kevy about... Okay? Inviting you over for Thanksgiving because I really think that would be a really nice way to start off a new year and be thankful that we were in each other's lives and that we can forgive and move on. Thanksgiving Day, but Kevin is still having a bit of a hard time, even though she had said, oh, he's fine with me being friends with everything. I just would like you to only think about this. I only want you to do it if you have it in your heart to do. Passive aggressive. But I think, because if I don't do it, then I don't have it in my heart to do, right? But I think it may be writing him a little letter or private messaging him to apologize to him as well would make all the difference in getting over this whole thing. He just said, I think it's great that you two can move on if that's what you want. But she did not personally apologize to me, and she really hurt both of us so deeply by her words and actions. And we didn't do that to her publicly. Right, you didn't, publicly. On any public forum. Like she did to us. Heart. She always puts a heart. She's also told me how she wants me to text to her. I don't put a heart. So, it's up to you, hun. I know you can't read, it's backwards. Let's see, where is it? It's up to you, hun. I don't speak that way. That's Shawnee speak. But I'm just sharing what I know and what I think could help resolve any heart issues all the way around. And if at any point we all three want to hang out again, don't want to hang out all three, Shawnee, sorry. I know this has to get done first, but totally up to you on your time and your call if you want to do it. XOXO. So I said, Burke and I are going out to a really nice restaurant for Thanksgiving. He made reservations for us. As far as an apology to Kevin, neither a text or Marco Polo I feel is appropriate to discuss this. I will talk to you about it in person. Exactly, Christine, exactly. Oh, nice. Well, I wasn't sure and didn't want you to be all alone, that's all. And no, I didn't suggest Marco Polo. I thought through Messenger or a little letter or in person. Heart. But that's only if you feel you want to do it. I just know that I would love to see us get past this and all three, yes, Deborah, be a family, not just you and me, because Kevin sometimes will be a part of our days, which he was always, whether it's going to a bar or whatever. And I just know if he feels an apology is necessary in order for him to get past it, but whether it's soon or in a year or 2 years, that's totally up to you. Have a good day, sweetie. XOXO. I said, you misunderstood my text, which is precisely why I prefer not to discuss this through text or Marco Polo. What I meant was that anything of this nature, even your initial text to me, is something to discuss in person, not through text. Even you telling me that Kevin has unresolved feelings and you suggesting I write a letter, all of it, I prefer to discuss in person only. Thank you for the sort of LOL Thanksgiving invite. Thanksgiving is a time where you invite people in. You put aside, if they don't, there was a qualification I needed to apologize to him. Even though she and I had gone out to lunch, we were fine, heading on the right path. But in order for me to be able to come on the day of Thanksgiving, this is what I would have needed to do. Then I gave her my Scentsy party. She gives me her credit card number. I said, great, I'll do it tonight. Show her my order. Okay, sweetie pie, thank you. Prayers, kissy face. Happy Thanksgiving, friend. Didn't write back. Morning, LOL, are you awake? Didn't write back. I said, hey, sorry, I was at a friend's house for Thanksgiving. That was a lie, by the way. Conditions, exactly. Then she sent me a Marco Polo. I told her I found out who Darlene is on YouTube. Sonia1 left a comment on my channel on Thanksgiving saying that she lives also at my apartment complex. And that the ASPCA does regular checks and will take Bella away from me because her nails are too long. Exactly, Hollywood. Now, right. I write her saying, Lisa D1's daughter is so gorgeous. She never responds. How do they even know about Bella's nails? But was never even, okay. Then. I had written, "Hi Dan, it's Laura, your neighbor. This is very difficult for me to have to write you, but I'm literally afraid of Darlene. First of all, she waited for me to get out of my car one night while she was walking her dog." I write this to Shawnee. "And she called me a bitch and accused me of trying to get you in trouble with the management. I have no idea what she was referring to. Now she just commented on my public YouTube page under the username 1Sonia1 that she also lives where I live, and that the ASPCA would be called on me if I didn't cut my dog's nails. I hate to involve you, but I really do not want to go to the police and file a restraining order, so I thought I'd contact you first. Please get her to leave me alone. Putting my public address on YouTube is dangerous for me, as you can imagine. I have been nothing but kind to you and Darlene, and helped you and Kevin meet and get you a month's rent, so I do not know why she has it out for me." He writes, "Laura, you are full of it. You have done things that are just sick. If you continue to harass us, I will not only get a restraining order against you, but I will hire an attorney and sue you. Do not contact me or Darlene. It's well known that you are a liar and a thief. Do not call, write, text, or call. Stay away from me and Darlene. If you do either, I will see that you never harass or threaten anyone again by using every legal means necessary." So I wrote, "A thief? A liar? Oh my God, what on earth are you talking about? I have not even gone near your house. I don't know what you're talking about." He writes, "Don't call, text, or write one more time, and you're done." So I write to Shawnee, and she goes, I told her this, she goes, "Oh, my, OMG, what? WT, a mess." I said, and she had said to me, "Maybe we can all be friends." So she's acting like she didn't know, like the four of them didn't talk about me. So I said, "Please don't say anything. I don't want any problems with them." So then I said, I wrote her, I kept wondering what he meant by "I'm a known thief." How would he know anything? Do you know, Shawnee? She writes, "Why are you asking me like that, Lori?" Like what? Like I'm texting it. "What the heck have I ever said anything to them?" So I wrote, "Asking you like what?" She says, "I told Kevin I'll ask him if he told Dan." I said, "You had told me that they were discussing me with you a while ago, telling you that they saw me at the pool." She said, "We should talk on the phone. I don't feel this is a conversation we should have over text. Otherwise, I think this friendship isn't going to survive any more crap." I said, "I'm just wondering exactly what was said." Why? And then she says, and then I wrote, "Why are you," quote, "why are you asking me like that, Lori," unquote. "Sorry, Shawnee, I don't know what way I am asking you. There's no specific way. I just asked a question. You are interpreting my question as being hostile or something, and it's not. It's text. There's no emotion, and I voice text my thoughts. That's all. I'm wondering what he meant. Thought you could shed some light. Geez." She goes, "I don't want to be involved in this. This is between you and Darlene and Dan. This is exactly the drama I do not want in my life. Kevin is telling me to stop texting. Good night." I'm missing all these good comments. I said, "Sorry, didn't mean to involve you. I was just asking your thoughts. Good night. Didn't mean to upset you. I'm not upset by Dan and Darlene. I'm just wondering what he is thinking, that's all." So then she writes, "Kevin just learned about all the stuff going on with you and Dan and Darlene, and he told me I had to unfriend you on Facebook, just so you know. He's totally done with you and the drama." Done with you? Do you know how many times she threatened to take away her friendship? Threatened by saying, "I'm done." I said, "Oh, okay. Thumbs up. Not sure what you mean, but I understand, Shawnee. Hope you enjoy the Sensi when it arrives. Thank you so much again for my Sensi. It just arrived." So I wrote, "Enjoyed. Enjoy." And that was the last time. So, to use the word, he's done with you, is so callous not how you speak to people. She could have called me and said, you know what, Lori, I can't be friends. It's too much. And I would have said, okay. Does everyone really want to see what this says? It says, I love you to the moon and back. Hi, Suray. Pom-pom! So, that's how the friendship ended. Never heard from her again. All of that should have been a phone conversation, a call. Lori, you know, even if she said, I want to be friends, but Kevin's just, he won't let me. He really doesn't want me to be friends with you. I'm not suing her. That's what I mean by the truth. They did do me a great favor. I couldn't get rid of her. I had to be brutal to get rid of her. And I thought I could get rid of her if I told the truth about what she did.
Where is this guy?
You know, like that was like, okay, I'm going to tell, it was the truth. I know. It was the truth. What she did with Sensi, how she bought her being a star director. And I went there. Low blow. I know, but it was the truth. I told the truth. Sensi never did a damn thing. And other people, she had done it with other people. And she was saying that other people were doing it who weren't. So, you know, like putting orders in under people that were under them so that they would get to a certain level. Turns out I made director all on my own. I didn't need the money, and I paid her back whatever orders she put in, and they're all on there. Like, you know, because Chuck, the chief financial officer, contacted me, and all he cared about was that I had said something on public social media, you know. She did? How did she double cross you, Linda? Yeah. That's true. The truth shall set you free. Okay, so the $3,000, what happened was her friend, who did everything for her back in Reading, lent her her car, helped her pack, everything, moved them here. Up and down the stairs, it was, her friend is a doll. Apparently, in Reading, they went to a, you know, like a spa where you can get lip injections and Botox and all that. And Shawnee didn't have credit card or had one but didn't want Kevin to see it, so they used this girl's credit card. And Shawnee's facial things, everything that you see, the huge lips, everything. I don't know, Linda. I'd have to know more. But anyway, so Shawnee spent $3,000 and the friend spent $2,000, so there was $5,000 on a credit card. And Shawnee was given access to the online credit card, so and the condition was every month she would pay $150 into the card. Kevin knew none of this, so she started out every month going in, password. She knew the password because the friend gave it to her. The username, the password on the credit card. Put in $150 every month. Well, the month that they also asked Dan to loan them $5,000, and Dan was like, sure, buddy, I'll do it for you. And then at the very last minute, right before Kevin was going back to Reading, Dan was like, here, here's the contract, and it had, if you don't give me the 5,000 in 30 days, there's this much interest added on, and Kevin knew nothing of that. This was because their house was selling, but it didn't sell yet. It's a good thing Dan didn't lend the money, because they didn't close on the house. The deals fell through. I'm not going to make fun. I don't need to go there to make fun of someone's looks, just to say. I can talk enough shit about this woman without talking about her looks. So Kevin was so mad. He was like, I thought he was just going to lend me the 5,000. It's a good thing Dan didn't, because they didn't sell their house for 3 more months. Dan would have been out of that money for 3 months. Dan was a smart man. He's very paranoid. He's been burned 1 million times. So he was careful. Anyways, so Shawnee was, for like 3 months putting the 150 into this account. And then she wrote to her and said, "Hey girl, I'm not going to be able to pay this month because bills are coming in and we didn't sell the house and this and that." And the girl was like, "You know what? First of all, let me just tell you one other thing. I was sitting with them. It was their last night here, the friends that moved them. And their flight was to leave at 7 a.m. in the morning. And this girl, they walked up 2 flights of stairs, brought into the house heavy things. You've seen her house. Everything was stone. 3 outdoor fountains came in and were in. I wouldn't go out on her balcony because there was a 1,000-ton, pound, whatever, water statue that I'm sure was pretty illegal to have in your house. You need 3 men to bring it in. Anyways, this woman worked her ass off for Shawnee. Drove 8 hours here, unpacked her. We were sitting for dinner, and she said to her, "So Shawnee, you guys gonna come? No, Kevin was driving them to the airport in the morning from the hotel that they were made to stay at, and she said, "Are you gonna come?" And Shawnee was like, "No way, that was too early for me." And I saw her face go like this, like, "Are you gonna come?" And when Shawnee said that, she went, like, she was like, it took the breath out of her. I felt so bad. Shawnee could not get up early in the morning to take her friend that had done all that for her to the airport. Wow. "Oh no, I'm not going. Kevin will take you." That said a lot. Darlene and Dan aren't married. Anyway, so they have this money from the sale of their house, but they didn't have enough money to buy anything here. That's why they were thinking about a mobile home and that whole thing. So I thought that was pretty mean. So anyway, so when Shawnee said to this woman, "So can we put it off for another month?" I think the friend, I'm not going to say her name, saw the writing on the wall and was like, "No, I want, what? I need the money. I need all of it now." And went and changed the credit card info, login, and password so Shawnee couldn't put any money into it anymore. She had to pay her. Meth capital of the world. So then Keith had to get involved, the friend's husband, and called Kevin and said, "Look, she owes about $2,000-3,000, whatever." And this was the first time Kevin had heard that Shawnee had basically taken out a loan on this girl's credit card for $3,000. So he was pissed and said, and they were threatening to sue them, the friends. So Shawnee, I had to look it up. My mother was here. So my mother heard it all. Shawnee was like, do I have to go to Reading if they sue me, or do they have to come here? And I had to look it up. And she's like, so should we just not pay? And Kevin's like, I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I think so too. And she was my friend, so I was trying to, even though I felt so bad for the other friend, I was trying to like help her. And then she said to me, oh, you know, and then she had to come clean with Kevin. And I said, so what did you do? And she goes, I had to just sit there and take it. And he said he felt like it was as bad as cheating, because $3,000 is a lot to keep from your spouse. Like if he had gone out and bought something for $3,000 and not told her, she would have been livid. So I think, yeah, because she's never been on her own. Someone has always taken care of her. So I think they made up, because Shawnee has probably gone back groveling. I actually reached out to her and called her, and I said, I just want you to know that I'm so sorry that that happened to you. I'm so sorry she did that to you after all that you did. And I just want you to know that, you know, my heart was broken for you after all you did for her to not pay you. So, and she was like, I really appreciate that. Now, from what I've heard, they have made up, because Shawnee is setting the groundwork. She is laying the train track. She's going to go back and need a friend. And she has a way of being able to endear herself to get the friend back. It won't last, because she cannot keep up that facade. And this friend has a chronic illness, is in pain all the time. The husband never said a word when I met him and he was moving. He was, I mean, you know, and also the fact that Kevin has not a single friend. So when she dumped me, I let her. I was so happy. I was so happy that Kevin put a kibosh, is that the word, on everything. And then she puts up this video and says, good riddance. You don't leave and say good riddance about me. Good riddance? I only do what I'm forced to do. If you didn't do all that shit to me, current events, are you kidding? She doesn't know anything. Have you ever read, go read, oh, you should have read her old one. If you ever read her Sensi profile, like her story, I have never read something that has so many, not just spelling errors, which is not a sign of being stupid, but the grammatical errors. Like, you don't say, you would say, Kevin and I went to the store. Because if you leave off the Kevin, you say, I went to the store. So she would say things like, Kevin and me. Or, I and Kevin went to the store. I and Kevin, that's not proper English. Or the there. T-H-E-I-R. So we went there, T-H-E-I-R. There were so many that I never said anything to her, because I would have had to correct the entire thing. It was so bad. So bad. She moved here. She wanted that. That never would have been allowed by her husband. We went out to Michael's. I can count how many times Shawnee and I went out together. They were all around Kevin's schedule. We had everything in common. Or, so I thought. Now I don't think she's anything like me, but we liked nails, makeup, jewelry, tattoo, making jewelry. She copied every design of jewelry that I ever made and then sold it, even when we were friends, as though it was hers, even though I designed it. And it would have been great if we had slumber parties. She was not allowed to even go out for dinner with me. And then when I was laid up with my knees, she wanted to charge me $5 to give me the leftovers. Yes, and my mother was here for that too. Because I was like, it would have been so nice when I had my knees done if she had just come over, you know, for a little visit at night after dinner and give me some leftovers. That just would have been nice, right? No. It would have been nice for her to come over for coffee in the morning, since I had given her my car to drive over. But no, she never came for coffee. Maybe once or twice. I can count. Then the one time we go to Michael's and we were an hour and a half still there, the call came, "Where are you?" from Kevin. I was like, then she acts like he didn't do it, like he never did that. So weird. Why is he calling me? Girl, because he wants to know where the hell you are. I'm eating my tuna with a celery stick. And now he's vegan? Why? Why does he have to be vegan? Or no. No, she's 2 miles away. But she had my car. Oh, and then she once returned it because she didn't feel it had enough gas in it to go the 2 miles to my house. So I was like, well, so put gas in it and I'll pay you back. Listen to this. Before she moved here, I was going to the Sensi thing in Nashville. And, no, Kansas City. And she does very little on her own. She will never go to a mall by herself at night. She won't even sit in her living room at night by herself. And if he's asleep, if he starts to sleep in the living room, falls asleep while he's watching TV, she wakes him up. She does have a car. It's now like mine. It's a white convertible. Wait. Wait, or saying something. Me too. She would never go to the mall on her own. She so wants to be me. Okay. Before she moved here, we were meeting in Kansas City for a Sensi reunion. And I was taking her around, like with FaceTime, showing her these bags that I was seeing at TJ Maxx. I saw red flags, but I put up with it because I wanted a friend here. I had no friends here. And she was like, "Oh my God, I love that bag. Will you buy it? I'll pay you back and send it to me." So I said, okay. So I bought it. She used her credit card for me to mail it out. And it got to her. I had the receipt. and I was expecting the money when I saw her. So it got to her, and she was like, "It's too small, so I'm going to give it back to you to return." And I said, I don't want to put it in my suitcase. That's why I had sent it to her before, so that she didn't have, I was going to bring it, but it was too much for my suitcase. So she's like, I said, "You're just going to have to pay me back and then figure it out." She was like, "No, you're going to put on your big girl pants." This is exactly what she said. I had paid for it though, remember. "You're going to put on your big girl pants and you're going to fit it in your suitcase and you're going to return it." So I did her this favor by getting the bag for her, mailing it to her, and now I have to shove it in my suitcase on the way back. She's going to bring it to Kansas City. I have to shove it in my suitcase on the way back, which we were going to get a lot of Scentsy things, so there was no room. And then I have to go and return it. And she said it on FaceTime. Marco Polo, which is like an app. I remember showing it to my mother, and my mother said, "Look at her eyes. It's like she was a different person. Her eyes were like black." And it caused a big fight. And then I had my own room, and I ended up forgiving her, and I let her stay in my room the whole week without paying. She didn't even offer to pay. I got it for free, but still. I didn't expect her to pay. But I don't even think I got a thank you. She was going to sleep in Edie's room with Edie and her daughter. And I was like, "No, just stay in my room." And I gave her my room for free. I mean, I got it for free, but I got it for free because I earned that trip. She didn't earn it. And we had a great time, I do have to say. Yeah, Elaine. And then what she did to one of our teammates was just so mean. She was buying that Medifast stuff from one of our teammates, and kind of got into a fight with her at the reunion. And I had said to the teammate, I said, "Just, you know what, just ask to meet her for coffee." And that last comment, no, it's not a matter of who you meet over the internet. I won't ever change. I'm not going to let, oh my God, I cannot stand this. Jews are the chosen people. You wish you were me. I'm not going to let her win by me changing. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, like, have your religion. But don't, you forcing it down my throat pushes me in the opposite direction. Is that what you have to do? As part of your religion? Convert people? How disrespectful. So you know what she did to this poor person who doesn't like her either? In the morning when she was supposed to have that meeting with her, right before the meeting, she canceled her order for the Medifast. And the woman called me and was like, I'm not meeting with her, it's a long story. And there's just so much. There's so much more. She used to own a nail shop, and then the woman did something to her. Now I know Shawnee probably did something. She doesn't live right. She does not live the right way, and that's okay. Time for good and plenty. And that's why. Now, I don't have any friends here because I moved here. Okay, I'm not going to end up in hell. And there's a time and place for everything. Right. And when I'm talking religion, I'm going to go around to every channel and save their soul. Cindy, you need to perfect your conversion technique. It's not working. Deborah, you've asked before, sorry. Marjorie came. Don't bother. She's gonna think it's me. It's gonna start a whole big thing. If this hasn't already. Just let them go. I'm just trying to warn people. Marjorie came to visit me. But that was during the whole thing with my mother. And my mother had left to go to Boston. Lied to me, told me she was just going back for a little while. That's why she left everything in her apartment. And then once she was there for a week, wrote me and said, okay, wrote me a text. Okay, now I can tell you the truth. I've taken an apartment. So that was all done behind my back. Do you know how hurtful that was? I was living in the 2-bedroom. I wasn't paying the rent on the 2-bedroom. I was paying the rent on the 1-bedroom. She's like, I'm not paying the rent for the 2-bedroom. And I said, but I'm in the 2-bedroom with Burke. She said, then move. And I was like, I'm not moving. I can't move. I'm not moving into, I just moved in there. I can't move into 1-bedroom with Burke. You know, I came from that beautiful place in Boston. 3-bedroom apartment. This to me is like poor white trash living. I spoke to Roberta. She's like, yeah, she wants control. That's her power and control. So I had to scramble. I had to go to the management and say, my mother left. They were like, well, you can't stay in the 2-bedroom. Your name's not on the lease. And if she's not paying, then there's going to be an eviction. So I literally could have come home at any point in time, and the doors would have been locked with my animals inside and all my stuff. So thank God one of my subscribers rented a truck for me. And my mother then blocked me and Burke, so I couldn't even call her. Marjorie was here during all that. Her vacation, I ruined it completely. I was hysterical. That's when I called Shawnee too, before they moved here, saying, oh my God, my mother's leaving. My mother's moved back to Boston. I don't know what to do. She was like, should I call 911? I was like, that is what a friend says? She's like, Kevin said I need to step away, so I'm going to give you space. And she left me, Shawnee, for months. That's what you do to a friend when a friend is having a crisis. I don't have a crazy life at all. I've had people that I've trusted. I've had a parent that I trusted that fucked me over. If she had just given me a heads up, some time, I could have arranged something else. I wouldn't be living in this complex, which was expensive to begin with, but she wanted to live in the same place as me. I would have lived someplace cheaper, even though Burke was in school, whatever. So I had to scramble and move into the 1-bedroom and get rid of so many things that meant so much to me. Living here like this, it's embarrassing. I can't bring anyone over. I don't have a bedroom. When Burke and I get into a fight, I don't have a door to close and he won't leave me alone. When I have to go to the bathroom or throw up or shit or poop and it makes a noise, he's in the bedroom. I can't come out of the shower naked and dry myself. It's not, I'm 55 years old. This isn't what I wanted, but I made the best I could. But it's not, people say, you blame everybody else. Yeah, I didn't do this. I would never, what has been done to me, I never would do to somebody. I would never have up and left my mother holding the bag and not told her the truth. She was like, no, I'm coming back. I could barely even get her here with my knee. No. Sorry. My lease isn't up until June. Burke had punched a hole in the door in the closet when he was mad, so there's a hole in the door covered by stickers. I don't know. I'm always behind the 8 ball because I'm Joey, why are you watching? You don't belong here. I don't like to make fun of people's looks. I don't need to go there. She's got enough wrong with her that I can talk about her character. So anyways, I'll get charged for the hole in the wall. And then just when everything was going okay, I was living here, feeling better, got a job.
No bark.
Burkam's still on.
No bark. No.
I really don't want people to see this.
Okay.
Or hear it. Come on.
They can hear right now.
Yes.
What?
You just look at me and I'm just... Okay, can you not do it now?
Making me seem like I'm the...
No! I'm trying to keep it under wraps. Okay, so got through all of that, made peace with my mother, made peace with living here, looked at the bright side. Okay, I have a fireplace in my bedroom, I have sliders. It is what it is. I'll suck it up. I gave my son the bedroom so that he could have privacy. Week and a half into my new job, I go outside and my car isn't there. It's been repossessed because my mother, who was said, I'm going to help you a little bit and I'll pay for the car payment for 3 months until you get a job, and then you'll pay me at the end, which, because I was paying every month, didn't do that, so she lied to me again. And then wouldn't help me get my car back, not with money, but even with anything. Wouldn't make any phone calls, nothing. I had to do it all at work. And that's why I had to do the GoFundMe. And then wouldn't help me get my car back, not with money, but even with anything. Wouldn't make any phone calls, nothing. I had to do it all at work. And that's why I had to do the GoFundMe. People, because there is a place closer to work that's $2,100 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, really nice.